Ching, 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 chicka, ching, ching. Wow. Meow. Meow. Oh, she ain't dropping seeds. Okay. 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 All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. Bow. Boom, chicka, bow, wow. Boom, chicka, bow, wow. Crime Corner, hey boo. Josie, Monica, Kathy, Maggie, Cindy, Serena. How you doing? Oh, y'all kept talking about how I cut that video out right when it was gonna get good. I was like, I gotta finish it. And I was like, hey, let's do it together. Hey, Chanel, Tequila, got Miss T in the house. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Mama love you too. Yes, she do. Bars. Oh, what we got? What we got? Y'all just popping right on up in here. I love how y'all always understand the assignment. It's mama's heart all warm inside. Yes. Yes. Fabulous. Hey, no woman, no cry. Ivy, hey boo. Timothy Hall, Susan. We always got a couple of Susans up in here. Sadie, Sadie. Gary Davies, hey boo. Let's see, Valerie. Oh, Gary Davies, first time in here. Well, welcome, boo. Welcome. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. You didn't know you was coming to a concert, did you? Oh, tomato, tomato, tomato. Who's ready to throw tomatoes at Daryl? I'm ready. I mean, yes, for sure. For sure. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Mama love you. Yes, she do. So lemon head. Oh, they're so cute. He's so cute. Yes, thanks, Elizabeth. Amanda, cat mama. Cat mama. Ooh, I want to get a cat. You know what kind of cat I want? I want to get I want a sphinx. You know, the hairless cat. Stuff like a perfect pet. No hair on the furniture. You ain't gotta take it outside and walk it. What's better than that? It's just like company. I mean, sure, I'm gonna be terrified when I wake up in the middle of the night and it's just staring at me because Lord knows they are not attractive. They're not. They're not the prettiest of the animals. You know, in the animal kingdom for sure, for sure. But you know, they're cool. I think they're cool. What did Daryl have for dinner? Hmm. I know what it wasn't. Y'all tell me what he did not have for dinner. Oh. Deborah Wagner, thank you, boo. I've been rewatching Daryl getting my tomatoes ready. Yeah, you got to collect the tomatoes. He requires a lot of tomatoes. Hmm. Yeah, what is Daryl not getting for dinner? What does Daryl never have for dinner or lunch or breakfast or anything? I'm waiting for somebody to tell me in the chat. Deborah, mama love you. Yes, she do. Mm, mm. Oh, freedom sandwich. That's right. Oh, my babies. Oh, you know me so well. The answer is correct. It is a freedom sandwich. It is indeed a freedom sandwich. No freedom sandwich for Daryl. No woman, no cry. Kevy G, got all my mods in here. Miss Daly, thank you, boo. Welcome to you. Maggie Thatcher. Kelly, KN Byam. Hey, boo. Oh, you play too much, KN. KN Byam said, Daryl, innocent. Hey, y'all, just so you know, I'm going to give a little attention to KN Byam. KN Byam in the chat is one of my old road dogs. He used to support, he might have been one of my first people to ever send me like a super chat or a cash app or something in my life. He's one of my very first. He's been supporting mama, you know, those days when I almost quit. It was people like KN Byam in there just being like, I love you, mama. It's cool. You doing good. Keep up. Keep it up. And mama pushed through. So thank you, Ken. Thank you very much. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yeah, yes. He was my first. Oh. Yes, and now we are here. Our family has grown. Oh, the family has grown. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. All right, y'all ready to watch Daryl act a fool? I'm ready. I'm curious. I haven't seen this whole thing, so but y'all got me thinking. What else did he say? You know, I get halfway through and I get bored. I'd be like, he ain't doing enough antics. You know what I'm saying? I get to a point and I just shut it off. Bam. But y'all was like, no, you stopped it right before. So I was like, all right, we got to get back in then. We got to go back in then. That's what we got to do. Thank you, Gary Davies. Thank you, boo. Love my sticker. It's so cute. Oh, how's it going? It's going great. It's going great. Is what it's going. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, Gary be showing mama love too. He said first time in the chat, but he be in my I don't know if it's PayPal or Cash App. I don't know, but I've seen him pop up many a times. I appreciate you. Oh, yes. We love you too, Ken. We love you too. All right. Let's get in here and make fun of Daryl because Daryl. Because Daryl, that's why. Because Daryl. Ugh. Because Daryl. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on?
Driving through the parade, and he was this question, I guess.
Answer the question
okay.
that as you understood it.
Yep. So I saw that an officer had to get out of the way. I misunderstood his question, I guess.
Let me get back to where I
When it was
stopped.
approaching,
When
the
it was
question was when it was approaching.
I'm confused.
Hold on, everyone. The question was asked. This witness is going to be allowed to answer the question fully without interruption. Go ahead and answer the question.
Thank you. I misunderstood his question, I guess.
Answer the question
okay.
that as you understood it.
Yep. So I saw that an officer had to get out of the way, and he was attempting to stop
No, that ain't.
Approaching your position, did it appear that the vehicle attempted to strike anyone?
Yes.
And why would you come to that conclusion?
Here we go. Yeah, this is where I stopped.
Because I saw an officer have to jump out of the way in order for
when it was approaching.
When it was
question was when it was approaching.
I'm confused.
Look at Daryl. Look at Daryl. He trying to stop her. He like, stop. Wait. You better tell on me. I thought we had a quiet understanding that you were not gonna tell on me. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. You like Daryl's outfit? You talking about mine? You talking about mine? Like my this is one of my favorite shirts. It's the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, unless it's about Daryl. It should say speak no evil unless about Daryl. That's there. That's what it should say.
The question was asked. This witness is going to be allowed to answer the question fully without interruption. Go ahead and answer the question.
Yeah.
Thank you. I misunderstood his question, I guess.
Which
Answer
is
the
easy to
question
do
as you
because
understood
he
it.
Yep.
talks
So
funny.
I saw that an officer had to get out of the way, and he was attempting to stop Mr. Brooks from
Was he?
driving through the parade, and he was at the last minute jumped out of the way from the vehicle.
He
Otherwise,
almost
he
got
would
him.
have been struck.
You just used
Look at that. Look at Daryl. First thing he do is snarl. Daryl, look. It's funny now that we've confirmed that this has just always been Daryl's lip. Oh, this was always his lip. Nothing happened. Just Daryl's lip being Daryl's lip because Daryl, you know, just
name
you know.
Mr. Brooks for the first time that you've been testifying. Would that be fair to say?
Like
I
what?
don't understand your question.
I know,
You
right?
just
'Cause
used the name.
hey, no problem, honey. That's completely understandable because Daryl, Daryl is stupid. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just try your best to try as you might, but you will never understand the Daryl. For you must be stupid to understand the Daryl. These are the rules. I didn't make the rules. Daryl made the rules.
Mr. Brooks for the first time since you've been testifying. Is that fair to say?
Oh my
That's
God! I
fair
thought
to
we were
say.
talking about the parade,
Why
Daryl.
haven't you used that name before? You've been up there for quite some time.
I didn't need to.
Because I didn't feel like it. Because when I ate my freedom sandwich, it guaranteed for me that all through the day that I could do what the fuck I want to do because me. Freedom sandwich, freedom sandwich, freedom sandwich, freedom sandwich. All he get is a prison hot dog. Is it mustard on it or mayo, Daryl? It's mayo, ain't it? How you like your prison hot dog, Daryl? With mayo? Is it a good quality mayo? Or is it kind of runny? It's runny in there. It's almost yellow in it. Ooh, Daryl. Like a jelly consistency, maybe. Just guessing. Mama's just guessing. Okay. Oh, Daryl and his prison hot dog, honey.
So what changed for
Prison
the last
sausage.
question that you needed to?
I don't understand your question.
Because it's stupid.
You just stated that you didn't mention the name before because you didn't need to.
Yeah.
So what about the last question that you answered made you feel like you needed to use the name for that question and no question before that?
I don't know.
I know she's like, oh my God, he's so dumb. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, Your Honor. Do I really need to sit up here and listen to this? This is stupid. And you know this, right, Your Honor? Oh, you do? Okay. Just making sure I'm not alone. Look at her. She's just like, oh my God, he's so stupid. He's so stupid. Look at her. She can't believe it. She's trying not to laugh. Oh my God. Apparently, you're supposed to change your swear words in the chat to things that look like it, I think. Somebody asked that. Scrabble. Try not to, honey pot. I got a filter thing on here, but it'll filter your entire message and make it so nobody can see it. So if if you don't, like if you cuss, it'll block that message. No woman, no cry. Unless you see a Daryl, then cry. For sure. For sure.
Out of curiosity, how did you
Oh shit, I'm gonna drop
come
my
to the
phone.
knowledge of that name?
It was on the subpoena I received last week.
That's right. It was on the subpoena. Stupid.
You just stated a little bit earlier in testimony that you received your subpoena in July. Now you said last week.
Those are both correct.
So you received 2 separate subpoenas?
Correct.
Why you ain't tell me the volume of like Daryl volume? The video volume was so low. Was it not too low for y'all? Cause it sounded low. I just realized how low it was. Oh, y'all be like, long as we can hear Mama, we good. All right. Thank you, Stacy, for the cash app. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Catch it. Catch it. She you hearts. Hearts and love. Yes. Because your mama do love you. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. And Timothy. Thank you, Timothy Hall. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Heart. Yay. Catch it.
What was the difference between the 2?
One was from the district attorney's office and one was from you.
So the one that you received
Look at her
from the
face.
district attorney's office in July
Mhm.
didn't have a case caption on it?
Okay, what's a case
I
caption?
know, right? Be like, look, Daryl, stop using words that you pretending to know. There was no case caption? Be like, you made that shit up and you know it. Daryl in there making up shit. Did you see the case capture crown? Was it not in your first film, Bob? Daryl, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, I tell you.
Just 1 second. 1 second, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I just want to object to this line of questioning. I really don't know what the relevance is for the purposes of this trial.
There was no objection at first.
Yeah, because it was funny.
I'm going to sustain the objection under 906.11, because I don't believe it advances.
I think
trial.
I think you know where I was getting at with the question.
Daryl,
Then
you would
need
be
to ask your
wrong.
question directly, sir.
Daryl said, and this show you how stupid Daryl is. He's talking about, I think you understood completely where I was going with this. And that's when you asked Daryl, well, where were you going? Well, I mean, if you had let me, I probably would have got there eventually. But where were you going, Daryl, with it? And that's the problem, Judge. You don't never ask them where they're going with their pointless ass questions. What? Since when do my questions need to have like a purpose? What is this? Court or something? Oh my God.
Sir.
Go on,
ahead.
Daryl.
I'm
Get him,
sustaining it as
Daryl.
to the form of a question.
Yeah, form of a question. You gonna look up like it's so funny.
When you were subpoenaed in July by the district attorney's office, the subpoena didn't contain information to the case you were being subpoenaed for?
Objection relevance.
Grounds?
Sustained. You don't have to answer that. I sustained the objection on that. Those grounds. Ask the question.
It's so funny. It's like Daryl completely forgot where he was going. Like, remember his line of question was talking about what she saw, seeing the car, but as soon as she started talking about this policeman jumping out of the line of death, at the last second, all of a sudden now we're talking about Daryl's name again. Or whoever's name it was. Clearly it wasn't this person's, this thing right here. It was somebody else's name for sure, because it damn sure ain't him according to Daryl. Daryl don't have a name. Grounds.
Question, I believe that you're trying to ask, not that one.
His name left with his freedom.
Was the name that you mentioned, Mr. Brooks, anywhere on the subpoena that you received from the district attorney's office in July?
Objection, relevance.
Grounds.
Oh, sustained.
Deborah Wagner said, if I could have been a fly on the courtroom wall, like a math boy fly? You want to be a math boy fly, Deborah? Is that what you want to be? A math boy fly on the wall. I'm a math boy fly on the wall. Hey, people. Hey, boo. Oh, my God. I couldn't have been a fly on the wall. I'd have been so loud. I would have got only a few minutes in the courtroom. They would have kicked me out immediately. They would have kicked me right out. The first thing I would have yelled out was, "Shut the fuck up. What is you talking about, bro? What is wrong with you?" No, that's probably what would have said. Because that happens when something happens and it's just like shocks the shit out of me and pisses me off. And I go, what the is wrong with you? Like, that probably would have been the words that got me kicked out. That would have got me kicked out. And then I'd have been like, shit, I need a muzzle.
Grounds for the sustained. That
Not
was
relevant.
What? It's irrelevant?
mind-boggling.
Oh, is it mind-boggling, Daryl? Does it boggle the mind? Does it? Is that what it do? Is that what it be doing?
Sir, in July when you received your subpoena
Oh
from
my
the district
God.
attorney's
What about
office,
the
were you
parade,
even
Daryl?
aware what you were being subpoenaed for?
Objection, relevance.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Look at her. She done went numb.
Not relevant.
She numb at this point. Poor thing.
She's testifying in the trial. It's not relevant that she got subpoenaed.
Mr. Brooks, she's here under your subpoena.
I know that's right. You brought her here to ask her
What?
stupid ass questions. Whose fault
You
is it?
called her as a witness. It's
The
your
subpoena this is relevant because she
Mr.
was
Brooks,
already
under
subpoenaed.
90611, please ask the witness a
This is
relevant
mind-boggling.
and probative question.
This is mind-boggling.
Probative.
Mind-boggling.
Okay. And we ain't talking about that probative you got going
Remind
on right
the
now in the
jury that
prison.
the statements of the parties are the
Hey, Daryl was way too familiar with probative. That word is definitely just solidified in his vocabulary now, isn't it? Like, how you feeling today, Daryl? How's prison life treating you? It's probative. It's very, very probative. It's probative every day, 3 times a day. The bottom of the food chain in here.
attorneys are not evidence.
Oh, look at him looking up in the air. Leave that ceiling alone. It don't want you either.
So were you aware that it was a chance you would be possibly testifying in this trial?
Yes.
Yeah, duh.
And did you know who the trial was for?
Mm-hmm.
Objection.
Grounds.
Your ass, you,
Sustained.
Daryl.
Grounds for the
Relevant.
sustained.
Grounds for this is
Not
thing.
relevant.
Never
Amar,
heard
you
of nobody
psychic.
testifying in a trial that they didn't know who the trial was for.
Mr.
think
Brooks,
I think
I'm
that's very
sustaining the
relevant.
objection under 90611. And
But like, just ask me that. Ask me who the trial's for, so I can point my finger at you and hope it catches you in the eye. But like, you, sir, who is you? Oh, the dude over there with the hairline that is super unfortunate. Okay, that is unfortunate. And why is your beard just not quite reaching your hair? It's just like there's this space there, almost like that's a mask that you done pulled under your chin. It's more so that than it is a beard. Oh, Daryl, you slay me, boo. You slay me, boo.
I'm asking you to move on.
Yeah, I'm asking politely.
Oh,
I'm about to put you
ridiculous,
out. How
man.
about that? Catch me in the other courtroom, Daryl. How about that? He's just unfortunate in general.
Seems to me like a like a lot of your answers are coached. Is that fair to say?
No.
I hope you choke on your spit, Daryl.
So the subpoena that you got last week,
Oh, Daryl needs some water. Drink some water. Oh my God. He got some of that stuff caught in the back of his throat. It's like just caught. Daryl is choking on the secret sauce, y'all. He got the secret sauce. It's just like, caught and can't quite cough it up. It's all right, Daryl. You'll get used to it. You'll be a pro in no time. You'll be a pro in no time. Come on. Come on. Just, practice makes perfect, boo. Practice makes perfect. Like mama said. My mama said. My mama said. Practice makes perfect. Thank you, Valerie. Mind-boggling donation. Oh, that's cute. Mama love you, Valerie. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Oh, Deborah Wagner, I want to give you my sincere thanks for making me laugh out loud. I needed that. It's what I do, boo. It's what I'm here for. Literally, I think my purpose in life. To make people laugh at those awkward times when they want to either choke the shit out of somebody or cry. It's at those moments that one of Janine's weird things she says comes out and you laugh because crazy shit is funny. It's funny. It's still, there's funny in there if you're willing to look for it. And mama always digging in the funny box looking. She looking the trauma box, the funny box. All the boxes got some funny in them, and mama gonna find it if she got to. She gonna find it. Okay. Mama love you, Deborah. Yes, she do. Oh.
is that how you learned the name that you used?
Objection.
Grounds.
Relevant for the same reason I argued before.
Grounds.
Asked and answered.
Yeah, Daryl.
She's
Asked and
indicated
answered. Shut up.
The answer already.
Shut up.
90611, sir. Next question.
The question
Different
was,
topic.
is that the first time that she saw the name?
It's not relevant.
That
Next
was not
question.
asked.
Yeah, it ain't relevant, Daryl. Shut up.
That was not asked nor answered.
Under 90611, please ask a question, sir.
Man, what is y'all people trying to pull, man?
Oh, yeah, what we trying to pull?
This is ridiculous.
The
Mr. Brooks, if
wool
you
over
don't
your
ask another
eyes.
question that's relevant and probative under 90611, then I will turn the witness over to the state for their cross-examination.
And then I should be able to get redirect, right?
For what? You ain't got nothing to say, boo. You ain't got nothing to say, Daryl. Ain't no point. She's supposed to just stay up here for the rest of her life, huh? Look at
Right.
you. The fuck is you looking at me
Ask
like
the
that? I'm
question.
gonna tell you what.
Or I will declare.
I couldn't do it, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, Mama couldn't do it. I ain't got that type of patience. Ain't no way in the world. I'd have been like, what the is you looking at? Put them eyes back in your head before I'm gonna call my bailiff on you. Put you in this here chokehold. Put you in this here chokehold, Daryl. Ooh, ooh. Mama got you. Mama got you. Put your little ass to sleep. I couldn't do it. Ain't no way in the world. As soon as he look at me like this and be like, get him, y'all. Get him. Get him 3 times. No, don't get them together. Get them 1 time each. You get them. And then you get them. And then you get them. Okay? Oh, thank you, Jessie. Thank you, Jessie. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Y'all are so superdy duper. And this is the most fun in my life. So special to me, you are. Oh, if only you knew. Yes, honey. Yes. A hobbit. MFer. Yes. Yes. No woman, no cry. Yes, that is That is what he is. A hobbit MFer. Yes, for sure. For sure.
The examination by you to be ended.
It's not an examination, it's direct.
Boo! Tomato, 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 tomato. Exactly. My words exactly. Loretta, tomatoes. Just tomatoes everywhere. His shorts probably look like tomatoes by now. Like the tomato. I bet they're not being gentle. They got to break them in first, and then maybe it'll get more to a romantic type of thing. But it'd be less aggressive, we'll say. Thank you, Jared. Good evening, J9 in the chat. Grounds. I know that's right, Jared. Grounds. Thank you, booby. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Catch it.
It's a direct examination, sir. Under 906.11, you are directed to ask a question, or I will
I
ask
heard,
the
I heard
state
you.
if they
I
have
heard
any
you, Your Honor.
questions.
I heard you.
Thank
I heard you. I heard you. Look at this.
Next question, please.
No, look. It's so funny that Daryl felt like he intimidating somebody. Now keep in mind, let's not forget. Don't you ever in your life forget that Daryl is chained to the table he's sitting at. Giving the look of jumping bad on somebody. This 5'5" hobbit is all that we could call him for sure. For sure. He's a hobbit. Oh, absolutely he is. And so he is trained to have you, okay, chained to the table he's sitting at. And here he is mean mugging the person who's about to hand him 1,000 years. Oh, you slay me, boo. Daryl, Daryl, Daryl. You slay me, boo. You slay me, boo, okay? Yes, thanks to Jared. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Look at the island. The peanut. You got a peanut
You
island.
know who the plaintiff is in this matter?
Yes,
Who's the plaintiff?
the state of Wisconsin.
Is that an entity or a living human being?
Objection.
Grounds.
Relevance.
Not relevant, sustained. Next question.
Where do you think you were going with that, Daryl?
Have you ever had any interaction with the plaintiff?
Objection. Vague.
Sustained.
Vague.
As to the form of the
Have
question,
you ever had any interaction with the state of Wisconsin?
do not answer that question. Next question, sir.
I would have said, have I ever had an interaction with the state of Wisconsin? Yeah, in fact, we're so close that I live in it. One might say I know it on a personal level. In fact, I've lived in it my whole life. I know it and it knows me, and none of us like you. Like, we don't like you. We don't. Okay. Look at him. Look at his face. Look. Look at it. Look at he looking like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody need to chain me to my chair before I choke the shit out of him. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna choke him, Your Honor. I'm gonna do it. Oh, he low pissed.
906.11.
Look at this.
Was there an objection or was that just a ruling? I'm not sure.
Oh, you're
They're
not
both
sure, are
talking
you?
at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Under 906.11, I directed the witness not to answer that irrelevant question. Ask your next question, sir.
Come on, Daryl. You supposed to be saving your life here. Look, what is you looking over there for? If he get up and punch you in your face, I bet you stop looking over there.
Mr. Brooks, ask your next question.
I'm gonna get to it.
Thank you.
She should just throw that gavel. Look at this. Oh, you gonna intimidate them into letting you go? If there was ever a chance of them, and there wasn't. Don't get me wrong. There was never a chance. But if there was, in an alternate universe, Okay. If there ever was a chance of them letting your stupid ass out of here, that what you just did. You literally look. You just made that face. That was a threat face. Okay. At the judge and the prosecution. You ain't never, never, ever, 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 ever. ever, 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 ever coming up out of this here prison is what I'm saying. Like that face, I would have lost my job right there on the spot because I wouldn't have been able to not I wouldn't have been able to not charge him. I'd have been right. Oh my God, he'd have been battered and bruised, honey.
So when did you first report your alleged injury?
You do not have to answer that question.
I ain't gotta tell
Next
you
question,
shit.
Grounds for
906.11, sub 1, sub A, sub B.
And Daryl looking up into space like he's remembering because he's read that whole book of those things she's talking about, right? I'm just looking. Oh yeah. Oh, that rule. Okay. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. No, you don't, Daryl. Cause you big stupid. That's why. Thank you, Coffee Cake. The next guy to DA. Hold on. I'm too fast. The next guy to DA is Ryan Rogland. Yeah, the guy on the far side is their investigator. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I get the feeling that like the investigator and like Opper, I don't know. It's like it's something like I don't know. It's like a feeling that I get sometimes, like energy. Like I feel energies in rooms and stuff. That's why I don't like being out in public because it's hard for me to not do that. And it's like too much. I go into overload. But it's like I get a feeling from them too. It's just something. It just feels like there's a thing. Like and the only thing that could explain it away is that what I'm thinking is correct or they're also related. But there's a connection there. I don't know what it is. Anybody else in the chat got that feeling too? Anybody else got that feeling? Cause I don't know, Jack. I don't know, Jack. It's like those weird interpersonal relationships when people work together. Like people who you wouldn't think would be, doing stuff, be doing stuff. Someone tell him not to wear that tie with that shirt again. I know. That is so it's like a sad clown. Like oh, thank you, Jay Jones. Mama love you. Yes, she do. But this whole ensemble, it's like a greenish, kind of pukey green pastel color with polka dots on it, right? And then there's this gray insane asylum paint on the walls, stripe, cross thing shirt. This it's like it's polka dots and plaids if but not fun. Like, but not in a fun way. Like in a it's like a sad clown because like clowns they'll mix polka dots and stripes and plaids and they'll just put all the colors and but he's like a clown, like a sad insane clown. Yes, phlegm. He's phlegm. Yeah, that tie is like the color of phlegm. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the color of phlegm. Stink, stank, stunk. That's right. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry.
And sub C.
Is that lawful law?
All right, I'm going to sit down. Does the state have any questions for this witness?
He like, is that lawful law? He like, Your Honor, were those words you were just saying? Were those words? Oh, you sure? Because I don't know those. I know some words, but I don't know those words, Your Honor, is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's right, catatonic snot tie. He got a snot tie. I know Daryl be mad when he look over and see them over there smiling and shit. You know, he be like, "Why they over there? Why they over there getting the smile and stuff? Why when we go to lunch break, y'all go eat freedom sandwiches and don't nobody offer me none?" My mama said that's not nice. My mama said that's not nice and you should share. No freedom sandwich for you, honey. No freedom sandwich for you. Only the prison sausage. Prison sausage. Prison sausage. Yeah, she be look at look at Daryl don't like that shit. Daryl's like, what the fuck is so funny over there? And what you ain't gonna do, is sit here and act like you enjoying yourself. Okay? I see what you think I don't see what you trying to do. You trying to put me in prison. Be like, yes, Daryl, duh. Like, I mean, oh my God, did you just figure you? Oh my God, I think he just figured it out. He just figured that out. look, look at him. Look at him. Look at it. Look, his ears are looking especially elfy today. Look at it. Look at it. Look it.
Ma'am, that day on November 21st of last year, you were there with 2 kids?
He's like, if
I
I
was,
had my
yes.
car
What
right
were their
now,
ages
he's
on
in
that date?
trouble.
Objection.
3
relevancy.
and
Overrule, the witness may answer.
Of course, it's gonna be overruled.
Yeah, Nick, you said
3
it like
and
you-
6.
And I don't know, Mr. Brooks sits it down. I'm kind of asking the questions right now.
Mr. Brooks, please sit down.
Oh yeah, right. He definitely ain't gonna sit down. No fucking way.
Mr. Brooks, you're not asking the questions.
20, but I knew
I'm
it.
not
He
saying
I would ask you to sit down,
He
please.
said, "Fuck you! I ain't doing
It
nothing."
is
You say.
disrespectful to this witness and to the state.
Daryl said, I bet you can't make me sit down. I bet you can't do that. I bet if I handcuff your arms to this chair, it's gonna be real awkward for you to try to stand. I bet that. I bet if I shackle your wrists to your ankles, I bet you'll sit the fuck down then. Either that or you're gonna have your ass tooted in the air. And then I'm gonna call your cellmates in here to testify. Be like, I call Bubba to the stand, or to Daryl's table somewhere around that area. Just hover around Daryl, maybe behind him, perhaps.
Into the court.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, Daryl off the hook, y'all.
Not doing anything wrong. I'm merely standing here.
All I'm doing is doing the opposite of what you want me to do. That's all.
Yeah, when you were at the parade on November 21st of...
Y'all gotta learn. I'm gonna tell you, they need to learn the ways of the Daryl. All she had to do, I'm telling you, is opposite day. If she was to say, Daryl, I need for you to stand while they say they're questioning. I want you to stand up here while they do their questioning. He would have sat his ass down. I'm not kidding. He would have sat down because he it's something inside of him is wired for opposite day. Like it is in fact opposite day. Okay, that's what it is. Every day is opposite day for Daryl. Exactly. That's just what it is, baby. It's what it is.
last year, approximately where were you watching the parade from?
Asked and answered objection.
Mr. Brooks, it's cross-examination. Just because you asked the question initially and she answered it does not mean the state doesn't get to follow up on it.
So the state can ask the same question I asked.
The state can ask their question.
So how
Go
come when
ahead.
I did that it was
The witness may answer.
sustained?
I was
Because
on
Daryl.
Main Street, but right by where the intersection of White Rock, and I was in the roadway.
Oh
I'm going
shit.
to show you what's been marked
Poor
previously in
Daryl.
minutes evidence as State's Exhibit 15.
Poor Daryl. Oh.
Go ahead.
Sad face for Daryl. Ooh.
And I ask that the screen be cleared. And ma'am, does this
Should we
show?
wait until it's in the jury
I'm
box?
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you, Gary Davies. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. For the PayPal. It's 429 of y'all in here. Last time I looked up, it was 220. Oh,
The jury
welcome
will
to
let me know when
all.
it's there.
Bring your tomatoes with you. You're gonna need them in here.
Thank you. It's there now. Go ahead.
Ma'am, do you see a purple line on that would indicate the parade route going from White Rock
Oh my
Ave?
God! You know what they should have did with this map? They should have had a little Daryl head sticker, like a sticker of Daryl's head, and just like as they show the route he took, just move the sticker. Oh, oh, that's just a funny visual. I just I can see it in my head. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It just looks funny.
New down Main Street.
Yes, I do.
And can
You
you
feel me, Miss T,
approximate
don't you?
where
Feel
you
me?
and your kids were watching the parade?
Yes.
Pac-Man.
If you have, sorry, it's a touchscreen. You didn't say that. Touchscreens just put a dot right where it is. Okay.
Maybe on the other side of that red line.
So,
Ooh, did somebody say something funny? He said, "Me too. I think that might be my best one." Ooh, let's see what Loretta said. I want to see the joke too. I don't want to miss the joke too. What the joke at? What it be? Loretta. Oh, did I miss a good joke? I don't like to miss a good joke. I want to see the good joke. Loretta. Oh no, that's the same thing. Damn it! I want to see the good joke. Put it in the chat again. Copy and paste it. A Hogan. Hey. A Hogan. Hey, boo. Welcome, Matt Cannon. Hey. How you doing, baby?
okay, can we clear the screen and maybe just put a dot? I think that, or a circle.
You
I
need a
think a circle
Daryl
would be
sticker. What you doing? Gotta come
Okay, thank you.
prepared with a Daryl sticker.
Would be fair to say is to your left would have been Pleasant Street.
That is correct.
Were there barricades blocking Pleasant Street?
There
Hit
were
that like button, y'all. Go ahead. Go on with it.
There were barricades that were partially blocked. They were on Main Street, but partially blocking Pleasant Street as well.
Could a car have gone down Pleasant Street?
Yes.
Objection.
Okay.
Overruled.
Hearsay.
The witness may answer. It's not hearsay.
So when the red SUV came down White Rock Avenue and was making its turn onto East Main Street, as you testified, it could have just gone straight onto Pleasant Street, correct?
That is
Objection.
correct.
It's hearsay. She's speaking as a
Hold
first
on.
eyewitness,
There's an
first-hand
objection.
eyewitness.
Mr. Brooks, your objection is noted. It's overruled. The witness
As
may
usual.
answer.
Yeah,
It's always overruled.
I know that's right. I'm glad you know this.
Go ahead, you may answer now.
Sorry, there's a lot of talking. Your question was, just to clarify, could the vehicle have gone straight onto
Follow clean.
Pleasant Street? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Okay, thank you. And where you stated that you and your kids were partially in the roadway when the red SUV came through?
Yes, we were.
Objection. That's mischaracterization of what was testified to.
Overruled. The witness may answer. Go ahead.
Give me an answer.
Can you repeat it?
Sure. Were you and your kids all in the roadway when
Over there
the red
breathing all
SUV
hard.
went through?
Hey Daryl. Hey Daryl. Hey Daryl. I couldn't do it, y'all. I just couldn't do it. That gavel would have been right upside his head. It's always overruled because you're a moron. I know that's right. That's the answer. Why is I'm always overruled? Because Daryl, honey. because they're, but I'm not even Daryl, though. You'd be like, well, yeah, fine. You may not be Daryl, but just know that it's Daryl's fault. And that's enough for me, you know? It's enough for me that you know that it was Daryl's fault. I don't give a fuck if you ain't Daryl. Okay? But it's Daryl's fault. So there. 'Cause math. Thank you, Deborah. Please don't let the Daryl antics end. How can they? He's still alive. Because they didn't pull the switch on Daryl, Daryl must be roasted for the rest of his days. Because life. Because life. That's why.
Yes, we were.
Because
Okay.
Jackson.
You weren't part of the parade,
That's
correct?
really why.
We were not.
Okay. So were you standing with other people that were in the roadway?
Yes, we were.
And was one of your kids going to get candy when the red SUV came through?
Yes, my
Objection,
daughter.
speaking as a first-hand eyewitness.
Because she is a first hand.
Oh my God,
I'm talking
Daryl.
about
You
you.
walked right into that one.
Objection.
Like, ugh, that is hearsay. She's speaking like she was there, Your Honor. Well, she was there. She was there, Daryl. That's why you called her here today. In fact, now remember, this is Daryl's witness. Daryl called her up here. Like Daryl's the one who sent the subpoena for this chick. You wouldn't think so, the way he's behaving, right? In any other court case, the people that you call usually like they have some type of way that there's some reason you brought them so that they can assist you some way. It's so funny how combative he is with his own witness.
Objection is noted. It's overruled.
Because
The
justice.
question is proper, and the witness may answer.
Because justice.
Yes, my daughter was further in the roadway. We were all in the road, but she was further in the roadway, reaching to grab candy.
At any other time, you stated that this was towards the end of the parade. Is that correct?
Yeah, we saw Santa, and he's always like the end of the parade.
And had your daughter gone to get candy at other times?
The entire time.
Had she,
Oh.
during the time preceding the red SUV coming through, had she almost been struck by any other participants in the parade?
No, she was nowhere near like where the vehicles were driving through the parade. She was no.
So she's going out to get some candy that had been thrown, I assume, correct?
Yes.
And
Overruled. The witness.
Ain't that something? These kids is out here like, yay, it's a parade. Wee. Candy, they're throwing candy. It's like trick or treat at Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? And then here come a fucking Daryl. Here come a Daryl. Here come a Daryl. Enough said. Cause Daryl driving, waving his hand out the window, like move, get out of the way, boo parade, boo parade. And then he drives over the children. He takes and drives his car over the children, over the old dancing grannies, over everybody. Tried to run over the police. Just all while driving with one hand on the steering wheel, apparently. Oh my God. Daryl, I hate you. I hate you, Daryl. I hate you so much. He truly forgot that witnesses are supposed to bolster his defense. He just tried to discredit everyone and make himself look good. Weird and psycho. Yes, Vicky. That's exactly what we just witnessed. I'm so glad Daryl's stupid. I'm so glad that Daryl is so big dumb. Like he is big, big stupid. And I'm so glad that he is. Because without his big stupid brain, he wouldn't have got those wonderful 1,000 years. He wouldn't have got them. Thank you, Vicky. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Now catch this.
Witness's answer may stand.
and you see this red SUV coming. Is it coming from your right or from your left?
The red SUV was coming from my right side, which was White Rock.
Okay. And how close did it come to your daughter?
It was, I wouldn't be able to give an accurate judgment, but it felt very, very close.
I know that's
Did you not
fucking
pull
right.
your daughter away with that?
I'm gonna tell you that right there. That thing could have been 20 feet away. If my kid is standing in the street and a car come flying the fuck by, that car could be nowhere near my child. Every bone and soul and cell in my body is going to shake. It is gonna feel like that thing was right on top of her. That's what it's gonna feel like. This is what it feels. This is parenting 101. Okay. Oh my God. Jesus.
Car hit your daughter.
Overrule.
It's very possible.
I'm gonna tell y'all how traumatized I was when my kid, when my daughter was about to turn, my oldest is my daughter, when she was about to start kindergarten. I couldn't process in my mind how I was supposed to take my daughter to the bus stop. She was supposed to go climb on the bus and never get hit by a bus. Like in my mind, I'm like, I played every scenario. I saw it all. I saw her getting off the bus, having to cross over in front of the bus, something falling, her going to pick it up. The bus driver can't fucking see her and drives right over her. I was fucked up for at least going on for almost 3 months before she started kindergarten, because I just knew that how do people do this? I just was like, how the fuck do people send their kid to the bus stop and just believe that they ain't gonna get hit by a bus? Like I had no trust in the environment, no trust in the bus driver, no trust in the other people. The only person I trust with my kids is me. And that's real. That's real. Oh my gosh. Daryl was the fucking devil, y'all. Talking about his kids. My babies, I gotta let them know I'm okay after I just drove over everybody else's babies. Daryl's the devil. I just say that. I just put it to you like that. Oh my God.
So you say that you saw a police officer have some contact with the red SUV. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Can you describe that for the jury?
Well, there was a few times that police officers attempted to stop the red SUV. The first one was where we were on Main and White Rock. And then there were also other people trying to stop it too. And then again, once it turned onto Main, the next road, I believe is Buckley. And there was another officer who tried to stop that red SUV again.
And which is the officer who had to step out of the way in order to not get hit by the red SUV?
What was the question?
Where was the officer located who had to step out of the way to avoid being struck by the red SUV?
I believe that was the officer around Buckley and Main.
And ma'am, as the car passed your location, did it increase its speed?
Yes.
Do you know where in the roadway it traveled down?
Overruled. The witness may answer.
The direction of travel?
Where in the road? Was it on the left-hand side, the right-hand side, or in the middle?
It was all over the road.
You saw it all over the road?
Yes.
So going, and why don't you describe for the jury what you saw?
Driving the vehicle, once it turned onto Main, it drove side to side, and then I lost sight when through the people as it got down the hill.
Through the people.
Nothing further.
Thank you. Can you read the rest?
Yep.
Come on, Daryl, ask some questions. I hope your knees hurt from standing so long.
You said you observed multiple officers try to stop the vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes.
You described one at, I think you said it was Buckley, right?
Yes.
She's like, yeah, and your point is?
Why didn't you report
Your point is,
the
Daryl?
other officers that you allegedly saw attempt to stop the vehicle?
Oh my God, Daryl, you know them cops was out there trying to,
I don't know what you're asking.
cause you're stupid, honey, cause you're stupid.
Report that the interview that was conducted with the FBI. That was who did your interview, correct?
Yes.
His knees hurt as we chat. Hopefully, that's what we hope
Why
for.
was there no? Why is it not in the report about the multiple officers that you say
God.
saw attempted to stop the vehicle?
I don't know why that wasn't put in the report.
Do you recall if you told the FBI agents?
That stuff still stuck in your throat, Daryl?
It's been a
Sorry,
year.
you get better.
I believe so, but it's been a year.
Mhm.
When you say it's been a year, I'm assuming that means that there's some details you don't quite recall all the way. That be fair to say?
Yes.
So it would be fair to say that if there's details you don't recall, how can you recall path of travel of the SUV that you claim you saw?
Can you rephrase the question? I'm not understanding.
I know that's right. Make him repeat
I
himself.
think it was clear.
Oh, was it clear?
I'll ask again.
Was it clear, Daryl?
You just acknowledged.
Daryl always think his questions is clear. Have we noticed this? He be like, if purple is pink and pink is a sausage, how many times will I bend over this week? I think what I asked was clear. I also think what I swallowed was clear. Bubba, you wrong for that. You could have warned me, Bubba. What is this? Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. What is wrong with me, y'all? Something's wrong with me. Something is wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Oh, oh my gosh. Daryl got this like he got something stuck in his throat and you know he's trying to be a champ. You need to spit, honey. You need to spit. You need to just spit. Just tap out, Daryl. Just tap out. Daryl trying to join the bad girls club. Bad girl, talking about bad girl, bad girl, yeah. That's Daryl. Exactly. Thank you, Susan. I was confused. I was like, why am I like this? And she just reminded me, cause Daryl. Why else? Why else? Cause Daryl. Cause Daryl. That's it. Oh my gosh.
That there may be some details that you don't quite recall.
Mm-hmm. Like what? He be trying to tell people they don't remember shit.
Say that you don't quite recall have travel.
Hey Daryl, if you squinch one of your eyes, if you squinch one of your eyes closed, you don't. I think he thinks like you know. You remember Men in Black? You know they had the little taser, the little neuralizer that would make people forget shit. Like I think Daryl thinks that his left eye is a neuralizer. Yeah, it's like a memory neuralizer. You know, if I go like this, she'll forget what she saw. He definitely think he's sexy. Latoya, he definitely thinks that, yes. Of FFS, listen, FFS, just let it slide out the corner. I know. Daryl. Oh, it's my type of chick. Oh, mama love you. Yes, she do. So yes, Daryl, just for fuck's sake, just let it slide out the corner of your mouth. Oh yes, honey. Yes. Yes. Let's have some real conversation here, Daryl. You need some techniques or something. It ain't working out. You know, it's like caught in the back of your throat. That's not, you can't live your life like this.
No, that is not correct.
Your quality of life is gonna
Judging by
suffer.
what you just stated, would it be fair to say that that's a possibility?
No.
Oh,
So
thank you, Cray
recall
Cray.
all the details of what you observed that evening, November 21st, 2021?
No.
I know, I remember everything, you little fuck shit.
So what other details do you not recall?
You're under.
Oh, oh, that's the part. That's the part. So what else do you not remember? Well, I was told that I slid out of my mama's womb, like through a canal of sorts that we won't speak of, but I don't remember it. Would you like for me to tell you about that thing that I don't remember? Like how do you? That is. This thing is. It's not too long, so I can just click this so he can say it one more time. Say it one more again for us, Daryl. We want to hear it again.
So what other details do you not recall?
You're under. How does someone recall the details that they don't recall?
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Sustained is to the form of the question.
Seems very funny.
Was it funny, Daryl? No, what's funny is the top of your head that you keep showing us. You ain't even playing fair. I'm trying not to laugh, Daryl. Stop putting your head down like that. And then how am I supposed to keep a serious face here? You pointing at, and you over here pointing that right at the judge. I mean, she's supposed to just not laugh. You're not playing fair.
Seems almost as if.
Yes. Let's see. We got somebody catching the first live angles. This your first live, boo. Welcome, honey pot. Oh no. Oh, there we go. This your first one. No, welcome to the live. This is all we do is we make fun of Daryl. It's hilarious. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's just a good time. What is funnier than Daryl and his hairline? Nothing. Oh, can I get a prison? The prison. Underneath the prison. The prison. That's the squinty eye. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Underneath the
You're recalling what you want to recall.
Freedom sandwich,
Purposely
Rodney.
not.
Objection. Badgering the witness.
Yes, sustained. You do not have to answer that, and you are warned. You may not badger or argue with this witness.
No, that's right.
Next
Fuck you up in
question.
here.
Badger or argue. What do you mean?
Oh,
Next question.
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Don't intimidate the witness is
Daryl
what I
said,
mean.
"What is a badger?"
Badgering the witness by eye rolling, by pursing your lips, by making.
He's like, Your Honor, this is just what my lips look like. Chocolate went down the wrong tube. That's what Daryl gonna be saying tonight. Chocolate went down the wrong tube. It's going too far. Because Daryl, thank you, Gail. Oh, she said because Daryl. Oh, Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Katie, Daryl looked like a randomized sim. Oh shit. Oh, why did I see him in The Sims? He'd be like that character that nobody fucks with. It's just like Roman. What are they called? What is those things? My kids say that all the time. It's like a RGB or something. Like it's like a character in a video game that doesn't interact with anything. I forget what the letters is. Anybody in here know? Let's say it in the chat. It's like a random. It's a R. It's a R. I think it's something like a RGB or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. RBC, something like that. I don't know. It's like in a video game, it'd be that one character, the characters that you walk up to and they interact, they'll have something to say. Then there's the ones that just don't, they're just randomly walking around. That's Daryl. He's that in the video game of life. That's what he is. He's just this random character just walking around, just being in the way. Just taking up space.
Facial movements.
Oh, thank you, Katie.
Regarding her answers, is
yes, she do.
badgering the witness.
Are you kidding me?
Nah, Daryl, we ain't kidding. We serious.
Under 90611, please ask your next question.
You can't be serious right now.
Oh, we serious. Oh, we serious, Daryl. And in 1,000 years is gonna have serious written all over them. Hey, Paulie D, NPC. There you go, NPC. Lisa, thank you. Regis, look at y'all. Look at y'all. R. Kelly 3000. What? We got R. Kelly 3000 in the house, y'all. Ain't no children in here, R. Kelly 3000. Get out of here. You must have mistook this for the bus stop. This ain't the bus stop. Okay? Okay. Let's see. There are his witnesses he's abusing. I don't right. These are his witnesses he's abusing. Get a drink of water, mama. Oh my God, no, I was just choking a while ago, like Daryl do. Oh, he be choking, y'all. He be like, oh, I try to bite off more than I could chew.
Intimidating the witness. What have I done to intimidate the witness?
Oh, nothing. It's what you tried.
The last question was badgering, which is a form can
But
be.
you said
Mr. Brooks, I've made my ruling under 90611. Please ask a question or I will stop the questioning.
How did I intimidate?
Under 9.
He's like, tell me how she was afraid of me, please. Please. I want to know that someone fears me. Someone, please. Before I go away for this 1,000 years. And I'm the only one who fears everything where I'm going. Ain't enough bulk up that you can get in the world to make yourself not be the prey where you going, okay? You gonna be the prey where you going.
90611, sub 1, sub A, sub B, and sub C. Ask your next question or the questioning of this witness will end.
How are you even a judge?
All right, you may step down, ma'am. Thank you.
How are you even a judge? Come on, man.
I want to live by under 9611. Move on. I want to live by under 9611. Move on. I don't know what that is, but thank you, Deborah. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Y'all tell me what that means. Now I'm curious.
This must be all about the 62 trust, right? that you want to be the beneficiary of?
I'm going to give the jury their closing instruction. We are done with testimony for today. Please do not begin your deliberations and discussion of the case until all the evidence is presented, and I have instructed you on the law. Do not discuss this case among yourselves or with anyone else until your final deliberations in the jury room. This order is not limited to face-to-face conversations. It also extends to all forms of electronic communications. Do not use any electronic devices such as a mobile phone or computer, text or instant messaging or social networking sites to send or receive any information about this case or your experience as a juror. If you come in contact with the parties, lawyers, interpreters, or witnesses, do not speak with them. For their part, the parties, lawyers, interpreters, and witnesses will not contact or speak with the jurors. Do not listen to any conversation about this case. Do not research any information that you personally think might be helpful to you in understanding the issues presented. Do not investigate this case to influence your deliberations and decision in this case. After this trial is completed, you are free to communicate with anyone, and thank you. You are excused. Please rise for the jury.
Let's see what he do. I know he gonna say some shit once the jury leave. I know he gonna say something.
Call yourself a judge as much as bias you could put up in here. Don't even tell the jury the truth.
He's so funny. He's like, wait, like, okay, now now's my chance to just say random shit. And how you gonna call yourself a judge? And all you do is like, and stuff and such. And like, this is supposed to be fair. Is this what this is? Thank you, Brittany Houston. Mama love you. Yes, we do. Oh, we got some foreign stuff in here. Cheryl Pettigrew. Oh my God, how cute is that of a name? Oh, Cheryl Pettigrew. I love that name. That is so cute. Oh, Pettigrew. Is that something from a movie? Let's see. He can't understand how she's even a judge. Yet he can't understand why he's not intelligent. Much love from New Zealand. Oh, I was about to ask you that. That's so funny. I was about to say, what's NZ? But it's New Zealand. It's New Zealand. Thank you, Cheryl. Mama love you. Yes, we do. All right, let me see. See, he talking
Got
more
no
shit.
integrity
What you got to
whatsoever.
say, Daryl?
None.
Talk your shit, Daryl. That's right. Look at this tall ass woman behind him. She played baseball and basketball.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated.
He said, "Fuck you, I'm standing. I'm standing tall." Or, I mean, well, I'm standing. I'm not standing tall. No, well, of course not.
I would like an
I'm
update
very
on
little.
whether Mr. Brooks filled out a subpoena for Dawn Woods and provided that to the state. Has that been done?
No, we haven't.
Lord
received
for
any,
God.
Your Honor, and obviously she can appear here voluntarily if Mr. Brooks wants to arrange that. I don't believe a subpoena is necessary. We had subpoenaed her, and she was under state subpoena. So I know that at least some point she had notice, but our position would be, Your Honor, that we will not be responsible in any fashion for producing Miss Woods.
No,
Mr.
that's
Brooks
right.
talks to her on a daily
That's a
basis.
you
If
problem,
he wants her here,
Daryl.
he can produce her on Monday.
They ain't got to worry about that.
So I just wanted to know, because I know subpoena.
They ain't got to worry about that, okay? They ain't even got to worry about it. Ginger snap girl. I never wanted to slap someone so hard in my life. Oh my God. I know. It's so hard to say goodbye to the idea of slapping the shit out of Daryl. I think I could take him if I had to. Smart. Yeah, no. I know that I could. I know it in my spirit, in my ancestral. I think my ancestors would just like I think that it would be easy. Not only could I do it, it would be easy. Because he's not actually a fighter. If he was a fighter, he would fight guys. He's not a fighter, so we don't. He just tries to intimidate women to make himself feel powerful. It's the only thing he can do, because he can't intimidate a dude, clearly. So he just tries to intimidate women. He hopes that this will make him feel empowered, but of course it doesn't work, because that's a bitch move. Thank you, Ginger Snaps. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Jay Jones, activate man-child tantrum. Activate man-child tantrum. Oh, they look up at the ceiling. You know, that's his sidekick. It's the ceiling. You know, so then they combine. Go, go, Power Rangers. Oh, Daryl. You slay me, boo. You slay me, boo. Oh my God. Wait for Daryl to get flustered and flare his nostrils at the DA. That poor lady got rattled by Daryl's antics. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's see. This is let's see.
Uniform was filled out.
If
So
I want her to be here, she gonna be here.
Look at
I
it.
agree with
So
the
just
state
just
that
know that.
Ain't that funny? I thought this part was hilarious. If I wanted to be here, he's been talking about his mom. If I wanted to be, please know this. Know this. Okay. If you don't know nothing else, know this. If I want my mama to be up in here, oh, she coming. You hear me? She coming. Daryl must not want her to come, because she damn sure didn't show up. He must didn't want her there. That must be it, because she definitely didn't show up. I mean, that's clear. She definitely didn't. She never showed up. Daryl, how do you explain this? How do you explain this, Daryl? Thank you, Anthony, Andrea. Mama love you. Yes, she do.
she could certainly appear.
It ain't even gotta be no arrangement. All I gotta say is come. She gonna come.
Yeah, he's right, y'all. I mean, he is correct. He just never told her to come, clearly, because she definitely didn't. The point of the story is that she never showed up. That's the, spoiler alert. She never showed up. Okay. Poor Daryl. He wanted to believe that so much.
That simple.
Is it
Mr.
that
Brooks,
simple,
do you intend
Daryl?
to call her as a witness? Because I'm directing you to have her here at 9
We said all
a.m.
that at the beginning, man. Like, I don't even want to be in here that much longer. Just do what you got to do so I can get up out of here. I'm tired of being in the courtroom that has no integrity whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
How can you even call yourself a
Mr.
judge?
Brooks, I need to make a record of
I
some
need to
things.
make a record too.
You don't
When
need
am
to.
I gonna get the chance to do?
I need to make a record too. I need to make a record too. Do you need to make a record, Daryl? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize. Sorry. Go ahead, baby. Make your record.
Do that.
All right, I need to make a record. He's being removed to the other courtroom. He is yelling at me.
That's
He's
right.
not going to let me
Get
make
out,
a statement
Daryl.
or make the record that I need to make.
I'm finna
He
leave
hasn't
anyway,
sat
so
down
we'll do it
for
now.
Oh, you about to
the
leave?
You can
better
hold
part
me
of
and
2
continue
hours.
all you want. You can hold me and continue.
Daryl said, I'm about to leave anyway. How you gonna leave and you got that thing on your ankles holding you hostage to this here table? He's married to his table. Talking about, I'm leaving. You ain't going nowhere, Daryl, till I say so. Okay? And that's just what it is. I know you hate that. But that's just what it is, baby. That's just what it be. Okay? It's what it be. It be what it is. Oh my God. Daryl, you slay me. You slay me. You do. You do. Daryl wanted his mom to say that the investigator hasn't been to her house. She couldn't say that on the stand, so that was canceled. Is that what happened? Oh shit. She was like, yeah, I'll be damned if I perjure myself for this piece of shit. I got away from him when I put that restraining order on him. I'll never go back. I'll never return to that life of Daryl. Oh, thank you, Catatonic. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Now I kind of want to find this day. I want to find this day and watch the rest of this. Like, I gotta figure out what day this is, though. You know how hard it is trying to find the day. What day? What day was this? Let's see if y'all know. I'll be watching these videos. What day of trial was this? Did this happen on? See if anybody knows. Come on, don't let me down. Don't let me down, chat. It's 546 of y'all in here. Somebody in here got the answer to that question. What trial day did this happen on? Because I wanna find it. Because this what I'm looking at was a clip. It was a 1 hour clip of that part, but I want to see what happens after. So we can watch what happens after. But I need to know what day it is. Day 16? Oh, come on. I need y'all to agree with it. I got a day 16 and a day 12. Who's right? Oh, damn it. And here come TV talking about day. Okay, so we 12, 15, and 16. Okay, we got mostly people saying 12. Okay, all right. Sometimes when Mama yawns, I feel like I'm getting the proverbial tap on the head. Oh, y'all all over the place. Y'all trying to just confuse Mommy. Okay, here, look. I'm going to go to... Oh, thank you, Deborah. Mama love you. Yes, you do. We're going to try day 12 and see. We'll be able to tell from his outfit. His outfit is the giveaway. Whenever I'm looking for clips and stuff, I just pay attention to what Daryl got on, and I just look for that. Let's see. Day 12. Let's see. Who's right? Who's wrong? Who got it? Ooh. Let's see. Yeah. Nailed it. My chat is the best chat. Nailed it. It was day 12. It was day 12.
Defense is
Yes,
calling
it was.
Abel
Yes,
Liscano,
it was.
correct?
The defense is calling Abel Liscano.
All right, very well. We'll have him brought in. Thank you.
Where did he? Oh, that was when he got kicked out. So let's see. You can always tell when Daryl got kicked out. He didn't have his jacket on there.
Good afternoon, sir. If you would please make your way to the witness stand. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand. And my clerk Teresa, who will be across from you or is across from you, will swear you in. Thank you.
And it was the girl.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
There we go. There we go. That's where he get
First
kicked
thing
out.
People not serving on this jury have not heard the evidence, and it is improper for them to influence your deliberations and decision in this case. After this trial is completed, you are free to communicate with anyone in any. And it was apparent to me that he was not pleased with some of the rules.
I don't even want to be in here that much longer. Just do what you got to do so I can get up out of here. I'm tired of being in the courtroom that has no integrity whatsoever. How can you even call yourself
Mr.
a judge?
Brooks, I need to make a record of
I need to make a record too.
True.
You don't.
When am I gonna get the chance to do that?
All right. I need to make a record. He's being removed to the other courtroom. He is yelling at me. He's not going to let me make a statement or make the record that I need to make. He hasn't sat down for the better part of.
Daryl's mask is so loose. It's like, it's a new mask, ain't it? Are you wearing the same fucking... Has Daryl been wearing the same fucking mask this whole time? Boo! Tomato, tomato, tomato with a hot pepper in there. Yay! Boo! You suck. You suck. No, it's definitely this day because there's the girl right there. Yes, day 12. Yeah, we got it. We nailed it. We nailed it. We did
All
it.
you want. You can hold me in contempt all you want.
I'm not holding you in contempt.
If it's criminal or civil, so I can hit you with you.
I need to clear the courtroom because I do need
I'm
to
gonna give you what you know is coming.
I need him to go to the
If
other
it's civil,
courtroom because I do need to put some things on the
civil,
record.
That's so funny. He talking about I'm gonna hit you with what? No, you know what's coming. It's, is she Daryl? Is that what she gonna do? Is she gonna hit me with what I know is coming? Oh wow. I wonder what it is because I damn sure don't know it's coming, especially not from you. I mean, just I don't know how it would get me from where you're gonna be. I mean, 3 floors down in the basement where the shit runs under the prison. That's where you'll find Daryl. With his new boo and all their friends. And then Daryl feels neglected by his boo when his friends come around and he be like, why you don't be paying no mind to me? Why you don't act like you love me when your friends is around? That's the conversation Daryl gonna be having with his boo. Allegedly. He gonna be like, what are we? Bubba, you act like you're ashamed of me. Are you ashamed of me? And Bubba's gonna be like, yes, Daryl. Yes, I am. And then Daryl's gonna say, who's Daryl? Oh shit. Oh shit.
The record should
Where's the
reflect
contract between you and I?
that Mr. Brooks
If it's
is
criminal,
yelling at
what
me.
is the crime?
He is.
Who makes the claim? And what
He
is
is.
the...
I will make the record when we get back. I will step off, but Mr. Brooks, you're being
It ain't
taken
no
to the
Mr.
next
Ain't no Mr.
courtroom.
Brooks. Don't try to address me
Thank
like
you.
that, like we cool. You don't have no integrity. How can you even call yourself a judge?
Look at this. How you even gonna call yourself a judge? You ain't even do a good job of putting me in this prison. All you gave me was 1,000 years? What? What? How long you been a judge? All you could give me was 1,000 years? I'm gonna live for 1,020. Joke's on you, Judge. I'm gonna live for 1,020 years. So joke's on you. Then she gonna be like, no, Daryl, you're 41 now. So if you live to be 1,020, you're still gonna be dead before you get over this. That's still gonna you ain't no math boy, honey. You don't know math. Your math was wrong on that one. Okay?
Making tacit agreements, being biased, judicial misconduct,
Tacit
trying to steal somebody's system.
What she tried to she tried to steal your freedom, Daryl? Is that what it was? She took your freedom sandwich. She stole freedom. You can't be stealing Daryl's freedom sandwich, Judge. That's just not right. He was hungry. He waited all day for that. He didn't even eat lunch at shul. He skipped lunch at shul so he could have his and really enjoy his freedom sandwich when he got home. Daryl is never gonna have a freedom sandwich. No freedom sandwich for you. No lettuce or tomatoes, darling. No lettuce or tomatoes on the sandwich. Hey, y'all. Here's quiz time. Since Daryl can't have a freedom sandwich, what indeed can Daryl have in the prison? If y'all be listening to Mama. First one to say it gets three Mama Love air kisses. What indeed will Daryl get in prison? If he cannot have a freedom sandwich, he will get a what? Come on. No, still nobody. She's on her way to the Supreme Court, and he's on his way to Bubba. I know that's right, Deborah. Indeed, he is. Let's see. Anybody get it? Anybody get it? Anybody get it? Baloney stick. Hey, can do. Soap on a rope. Oh, come on, y'all. Ain't nobody got it. Oh, shit. Come on, Bubba sandwich. Bologna sandwich. No, nobody got it yet. Let's see. This is fun, like asking because to see if y'all remember, see if y'all really be listening to Mom Dukes. Come on, where you at? Somebody gonna get it. Somebody gonna get it. I've said it at least like Melissa Mommy. Come on, it's got y'all's favorite word in it. How do y'all not know this? Oh, I gotta give you a clue. It starts with prison. No freedom sandwich for Daryl. Daryl gets a prison. What? A prison sausage was the answer. Come on. It was a prison sausage. Come on, man. Mama's little feelings is hurt. Mama's sensitive. Mama is a sensitive mama. Oh, I can't believe y'all didn't get it. DJ Cal, Rago. Did you get any subs? Did I help any? Mama was trying to help. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, let's see. Okay. Amelia and Zamora. Check out Mushmouth Joe on YouTube. He edited the trial. Oh shit, really? That's probably some interesting shit. I like anybody who makes fun of Daryl. It's cool with me. It's cool with me, honey. Let's see. See what happens here with Daryl. What's he gonna be off in there in that other room, just crying and being a little bitch. Being a little bitch per usual. Cause Daryl. Just cause Daryl. Come on, Judge, where you at? You gotta click more.
Which they did. Disparaging remarks about the court in the presence of the jury. I did not to reflect that Mr. Brooks is in the adjacent courtroom. I have verified the audio and video are working appropriately. I need to address some scheduling issues, but before I do that, I need to make a record that at the very end of, after I read the closing.
Oh shit, Pac Nation. Yeah, I watch his. I watch some of his. I like his little accent. He's a Pac Nation makes fun of Daryl, and someone in his comment section mentioned you. Well, there's gonna be some overlap for sure. As we talking about the same thing, it's gonna be like sometimes I look in people's chats when they're talking about that kind of stuff, and I'll see some of my babies in there. I'll be like, oh, look at them. Look at him out there, being social. Oh, my babies are so social. Look at him.
Instructions. Mr. Brooks started to make disparaging remarks about the court in the presence of the jury. I did not respond
He did,
to
'cause Daryl.
those. And once that jury left, he got incredibly loud. He was yelling at me.
Why does it sound like an echo in there? It's not my thing. I can tell you that now. I'm hearing an echo. They must have like, oh, it's probably because they got, oh yeah. It's because they got him in that other room. I hope they figure it out because that's going to bother me. I hope they realize it at some point.
He, I think, had been standing for the better part of the last couple of hours, even though at one point I directed him to sit down.
Indeed, because Daryl, he was going to sit there and torture himself, honey. Because what he wasn't going to do is listen to you.
After the examination, which I had given
so
a number of warnings that I would do if he didn't ask an appropriate, probative, or relevant question. With the advisement of the jury instructions before the lunch hour.
Cutting his toenails.
I can't tell you how long it's going to take. It may take the whole day, but the party should, well, the state would go first, so the state should be prepared, perhaps to start closing arguments. I'll ask you at a later point, probably sometime on Monday, if you have an idea of how long that will be, because that will, frankly.
Oh, Teresa says she loves watching me more. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. I do. Big Mama cry. You trying to make Mama cry up in here.
Dictate in part like where we are with how long it takes for me to go through the instructions.
He got his paperback Bible. He said, "No weapon formed against me shall need to be used against me, because my mouth will get me in all the trouble that one might desire." You don't need to form a weapon against me, because I'm definitely going to shoot myself in the foot if it's the last thing I do. Daryl, what is you doing with this paperback Bible? Like, what is you doing? Like, what you doing for real? Like, what's in there? Because I know you ain't reading words. I know that ain't it. So what is you doing? Like, what is you doing aside from showing us these here horns? Oh my gosh. He looks dead. Does he not look dead right here? Is it just me, or is he giving corpsey vibes in this image? He looks like the Walking Dead. Oh God, Daryl. It's rough. You know, it's hard out here for a Daryl. The big payback.
And whether I just instruct and then bring the jury back the next day for closing arguments. But that's generally.
Who was in this courtroom coughing their brains out? Like, what is you doing? And why are you so close to the microphone? What are you coughing like this?
The framework that I intend to follow. Any questions about any of that from the state?
Nothing about any of that, Your Honor.
Anything you think I need to address before I turn to Mr. Brooks?
You have two things to clear a record.
His forehead is overwhelming. That's what his forehead, TG, is overwhelming. Yes, it is. But his hairline is underwhelming. Yes. Oh.
Go ahead. Yep.
The first is for the testimony of two different witnesses. We provided Mr. Brooks with summaries of those witnesses' statements as recorded in the police reports. First was Deanna Aldrich. That included a piece of paper containing 3 paragraphs which summarized Miss Aldrich's statement to the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department as they were memorialized in supplement number 55. under an incident report number of W21087731. The second of those was a one-paragraph summary of the statement provided by Jason Hayes to the City of Waukesha Police Department, memorialized in supplement number 28
thank you, Rachel.
under
I'm
incident
glad you
report
caught
number
it too, baby.
21047-493. These were, again, documents that were provided to Mr. Brooks in the discovery process, but we sought to be helpful in his presentation of evidence here
And
at
that's
the trial today.
You're over there trying
The
to help
second
this
issue
thing.
that we'd like to make a record about relates to the testimony of Erica Patterson. So for the record, I think it's important to note that the two photographs the defendant attempted to show that witness and presumably put into evidence depicted what I believe to be the defendant and Miss Patterson's 15-year-old daughter, as well as their new grandchild, the daughter's child, who was born around May 1st of 2022. I think that there was ample grounds for the court to end Miss Patterson's testimony when it did, but for just in case that becomes an issue going forward, I'll make an offer of proof that Miss Patterson, if asked about those pictures, would have testified that she did not provide them to Mr. Brooks. She provided them to a person named Michelle, who I believe is a mutual friend, who in turn provided them to Dawn Woods, the defendant's mother, long day, who then, that was the person who provided them to Mr. Brooks. If she were forced to answer questions about this supposed letter that Mr. Brooks was claiming to exist, she would have testified that she has not written a letter to Mr. Brooks since he
I ain't wrote that nothing. All the proof you need that I didn't do it is Daryl didn't show up with that letter. Because if Daryl was going to do anything, Daryl was going to show up with that fucking letter. If there was a letter, imagine a world where if a girl, any girl, wrote Daryl a letter talking about how you doing, I miss you, and all this, that, and the other, and sent some pictures. Imagine a world where Daryl shows up in court with just the photos, but leaves this paper that he says is like praise of him and I miss you and you is great. You is important. That he ain't gonna show up in court with that letter. Talking about, see, she still want me. I know it. Look, see, Judge. Told you. I'm that nigga. I'm the guy. I'm the one. You want me too. You just don't know it yet. He definitely would have. And that's how I know he fucking lied. I just brought the pictures. I didn't think we would need to see the letter. Did she sign it? What do you mean sign it? Who signs letters? Oh my God, Daryl. How dumb is Daryl exactly? How dumb is Daryl? Exactly. We'll never know. We'll never know. Unless Bubba does an interview, and then he can tell us. And you're observing Daryl, or at least the top of his head most days. In your case. Would you say he was stupid? And if indeed, how stupid are we talking here? Ooh, the little weather thing is on here. It says it's densely foggy outside. The weather is so bizarre. Ugh.
Came into our jail on November 22nd. She never went on November 21st either.
No,
at any point between his being taken into custody and today. It's my understanding that he has tried to call her from the Waukesha County Jail on 37 occasions. She has never accepted a single one of those phone calls. And finally, during the early lunch break, I was informed by the bailiff staff that the defendant was twice offered to go to his cell to retrieve that letter that he talked about. He declined both times.
I know that's right, because it don't exist. It's hard to retrieve shit that don't exist.
Thank you, I appreciate the record being made. I will now
You know how hard it is to retrieve something that doesn't exist? It's damn near impossible. Oh my gosh. Daryl. You slay me, boo. Oh. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, boo. Yes, honey. Yes. You know it's all out here for a pimp. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. It's a pretty bottle. Mm. Cold. Cold. She's cold as ice.
mute Mr. Brooks and ask him if there's anything he needs to make a record of at
That's
this
his
point
business.
on the topics that
You
have
gotta
been
be
raised.
showing y'all his business. Clay them back. Yeah, so y'all gonna get up my business. I know that, but what you ain't gonna do, clatter, clatter, clatter. That's his bracelets.
So is this anything you wish to address before we break for the day?
Yeah, I wasn't really hearing everything that was just said good, but why haven't I been given the chance to offer all my filings and the evidence when I already stated that before?
Oh, is that what happened, Daryl?
I would like all my filings. I would like every single filing that I filed placed into evidence.
Give me all my
Every
filings that are
last
filed in the
one of them.
filings.
That has yet to be done.
And yet to be done.
I
You ain't
put
gonna do.
you on notice, and I've stated it on the record, even before.
Hearing Daryl say, "I'll put you on notice," it's that part for me. You on notice, Judge? You heard me? You on notice? Okay. What you gonna notice is that they're gonna take me out of here, and they're gonna put me on a bus, and then you're gonna notice the bus is gonna drive away, and then you're gonna notice that I'm gonna be shivering in this seat and on the bus because I know what's coming when I get off the bus.
Before I even had a chance to start calling witnesses and put on a defense that I haven't even been adequately been able to do.
Tell him, Daryl. You tell him.
So this is something that's been stated on the record numerous times.
Boo! Tomato, tomato,
I did
tomato,
hear a
tomato,
reference
tomato.
to, whatever you just talking about.
Daryl, like, what? Now, what was I
Whatever-
complaining
whatever
about
you
again?
just talking about is
Daryl was like, it ain't right. You wait, what was I complaining about? I know it was something. It's always something. So what was I just complaining about again? Was it the tacket? It was the tacket, right? No.
in regards to
Daryl, you slay me, boo.
me going to get the letter or whatever the case may be. First of all, it's not just one letter. Like I stated before, it's multiple letters.
Okay. So why didn't you go get the multiple letters? Like, what is it? What is it, like a ton? Like literally that weighs a ton where it can't be lifted? That amount of letters? Is it that? Is there some reason why the letters were so heavy that they couldn't all be taken together? Like this, Daryl, you are indeed full of ish. You are full of shiznits. Yes, you are indeed. Your island is sitting there and it's annoying me. I'm going to tell your mother on you. Oh.
And for somebody that don't
Well, I just thought about his mom sleeping in that bunk bed. His mom sleeps in a bunk bed, y'all. There's a grown ass fucking woman in a bunk bed. And if she's on the bottom bunk, then who the fuck's on the top? Erica told us that she slept in a bunk bed and that she sleeps on the bottom. I asked because I was curious. I said, she sleep on the top? And she said, no. She sleep on the bottom. I said, good, because, she fall down, she, break her hip. She don't need that, But if she sleeps in the bottom bunk, then who sleeps on the top? And it also means that I was correct. It was a fort. Remember I said it might be Daryl's fort? That he didn't take down before he left? That is exactly how we used to make forts when I was a kid. We just put the sheet over the top to cover up the side, and it was a fort. I mean, that was like the penthouse of forts. Bunk beds with blankets and sheets covering them. That's the what? That is the penthouse, honey. That is the penthouse, okay, of forts. Yes, honey. Yes.
even know to try to tell me what I got.
Oh yeah, you tell me what I got.
You need to cut it out, man.
You
Y'all
ain't
need to
living
cut it
like
out.
me.
Seriously.
I got these bracelets on. I'm like blinging, honey.
Stop it.
I'm jingling,
It
baby.
seems to me that,
Go
it
ahead,
seems to
baby.
me that all y'all been wanting to do is
Right,
gang up.
Lady Miss J. Isn't
Be
it funny?
biased, be prejudiced, and gang up.
The penthouse fort.
4 against 1.
4 against 1. Well, you had 3. You fired the 2.
You sit up there
Your math
earlier,
is
man,
bad.
before the lunch. You sit up there and made a
Hey, math boy, your math is bad. They had 4. Well, technically, no, they have 3. And then you had 3. Right? And then you fired your 2, leaving you with 1. If anything, I'd say your math was terrible. You are the non-math boy, okay? You are the anti-math boy. That's what you are, okay? Ass boy fly. Correct, Scrabble. Correct.
record about all this stuff that happened in Nevada. That's other acts evidence, ain't it? How was you allowed to put that on record and not even be truthful about everything that you said?
His man, it ain't nothing.
But not one time did somebody say, no, we gonna strike that.
Oh,
Not one time. Struck. But if it had been me, it would have got struck. Or if it had been me, it would have been a problem. If it had been me.
Yeah, cause you would have did it wrong. Cause Daryl. You are not the same, honey.
I'd have been held in contempt.
Yep. It's cause cause Daryl. That's it. Nobody cares about your justice, Daryl. We only want you underneath of the prison. That's what we want.
Why was the statement of particulars not addressed?
You know how many horrible people that did the worst shit known to man who won their trial and got to be free? You think we forget about stuff like that? Okay? No. When we know that a person is guilty, like when we know, there's some times where you don't know. You like, it seems like it. You suspect it. And they got some evidence and stuff that makes you kind of lean towards it. Yeah. But you don't really know, and then there's some things that make you question it, And then the person that get prosecuted, they get found guilty, but you always kind of wonder if they did it. No, yeah, exactly. We knew OJ fucking did that shit. I'm gonna tell you, that OJ thing, but that right there was a race issue. I don't tell lies up in here, okay? The OJ thing was a race issue. Black people and white people all knew OJ did that shit. And were verbal inside their own community saying it. They all knew that he did it. There was no question that OJ did that shit. Okay, even OJ's been flirting with the idea of confessing since. but the thing was, it was like this anomaly, a black man getting away with murking a white woman. Like that was what it was. Like literally was what it was. It was like this thing of, what? How did that happen? Like it was like a glitch in the matrix. And everybody was like, shit. I mean, we know he did it. So honestly, he should be gone, yes. But how did that happen? And that's what it is. But everybody knew OJ did this shit. I remember when it happened. I'm old enough to remember when it happened. I remember when it happened. When the Broncos were cool. When a Bronco was cool, was a cool car. I used to actually want a Bronco back in the day. Like probably the earliest dream car that I ever had was a Bronco. It was one of the ones where you could take the top off though. You could drive on the beach and shit with it. Like, oh, like a blue one. I wanted like a blue one. They're so cute. You know, but we all knew he fucking did it. But when somebody is like you, Daryl, everyone in the universe we just want you to just go away. Fuck your trial. Fuck your justice. I just need you gone. I just need you gone. Justice, yeah, okay. Justice system, all right. It has its place. You know, in certain things like when you don't know, it's when that comes in handy. But when you do, when we catch you in 4 fucking K, do you know how disrespectful it is for us to have to listen to you? We saw you on camera. We saw you on camera, Daryl, driving through the children and the old ladies, broad daylight. And here you are, mean mugging people, threatening people in the courtroom, continuing to be able to just harass the shit out of people all the way up to the last second. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like it. And that's why I make fun of you, Daryl. And that's why. Because Daryl. If you ever wonder why, that's why. This is a
No
crime of
violence that I seem to found.
Yeah, the passion that Daryl feels for his vehicle. The Red Dragon. I can't believe that Daryl didn't name his car. No, see, even Casey Anthony. It feels like Casey did it. Yes. It seems like Casey did it, but Casey is also she's like a compulsive liar. And the problem with compulsive liars is it's like, oh, if you would think a compulsive liar, whenever something bad happens, it's easy to believe that they did it because they're a compulsive liar. But in fact, they can't control it. A compulsive liar is just that. It's compulsive. They cannot not do it. They can't stop lying. So even in the case of where something horrible happens and there's something bad is going on, they still can't not lie. So with that just in mind in itself, I would require still for her to have a trial so that we can actually see the actual specific evidence as to how they came to the conclusion that she did it. Now, after having seen that, yes, Casey did it. But in her case, a trial, these are the things where a trial is necessary. I get where it's necessary so that there can be clarity. You don't want to be shoving people in this horrible place where these horrible things happen and they didn't fucking do anything. I mean, think about that. There's going to jail. It's like Daryl's complaining and crying because he's about to get these there 1,000 years, but he did it. So that's his new home. It's where he belongs. But imagine not doing it. Imagine being a person like going to jail for doing some shit is one thing. Going to jail and you didn't do shit. I mean, I think as far as hell goes, I'm pretty sure that is the closest to hell on earth. I think that's the closest to it. Is having your whole life to somebody to just take and say your entire, if you were born, you got to this point, but now the rest of the time that you are alive for this lifetime, you will be in this place, and it's for a thing that you didn't even fucking do. Imagine that shit. That's the kind of stuff that, like, it's like, shit. That shit'll fuck with you. I'm like, I'm jumping off the first high thing I come across. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I sit here for 30 goddamn years and I ain't even do shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm out. Reset. Y'all play too much. Nope. Pass. Thank you, Mike Watkins. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh.
Need to be addressed.
Do we need to address it, Daryl?
After you sat there and told me that that's what I needed to do.
Oh, yeah.
Then you want to refer to the waiver of counsel, which, again, for the record, you accepted it the way that I gave it to you. Which clearly states on there, I do not waive my right to assistance of counsel.
Yeah, you don't have to waive your right to assistance. You got what you wanted. You wanted to fire them. Right? You wanted to represent yourself. And you had the right to have somebody assist you, like have a lawyer assist you. But you don't have the right to state, for the state to pay for that shit. So you'd have to pay for it yourself, and then you can have whoever the fuck you want over here, lawyer helping you file your shit. Absolutely, you could have, but you's poor, remember? You broke, Daryl. That $48 wasn't yours. Okay, we know. No mystery here. You didn't even have $48. You didn't even have that. So you couldn't afford it. And so there you are by yourself, just you and your horns. Justice.
You accepted that.
Oh, did I? Did I accept it?
But you still turn around and continue to violate my Sixth Amendment right.
Yep.
Violate my First Amendment right by telling me what I can and can't say. Which I have the right to say whatever I want to say and to be heard. Oh, dude. That's the First Amendment.
Oh, is it? Is that what it is?
You sit up here and talking about
with Daryl's logic. So like when Daryl would complain in the courtroom because they would say things that he deemed not very nice. I ain't about to sit here and be disrespected. You ain't about to disrespect me like this. That was them. It wasn't that them, with their right to freedom of speech. You, it's funny how it only works for you. Oh, freedom of speech. Oh, y'all, I know y'all didn't know this, but it's important that you understand. Freedom of speech is Daryl's. He called dibs on it at some point, and so now it's just his. So it's not ours. Yeah, it's a right, yes, but not ours. It's his. He owns it. He is the only person apparently with this here freedom to speak freely and all the time and over everyone. That's our Daryl, our special, precious, wonderful Daryl.
A fourth option that you came with out of the blue for Illinois versus Allen when there is no fourth option.
He still ain't read that thing fully. If he read it, he would know that he's stupid.
Then you try to sneak some other case laws in that you just came up with today. I don't know if you
look at this bailiff.
With that.
Look at this bailiff behind him.
That you take.
Wonder what this bailiff is thinking. You ever wonder what these people be thinking? Like, what is he thinking right now? Like, he's listening to Daryl. He can hear Daryl. Like, what is he thinking about? My guess is he's thinking about a freedom sandwich. He's like, man, I want some freedom nachos. Oh, That's funny. Freedom nachos, like freedom nachos. Hey, Daryl, want some freedom nachos? Ah, but on bump. That's funny. Me likey, me likey.
Take, but it's awful funny that it never got mentioned before.
Uh huh.
You've repeatedly,
Yeah. Uh huh.
repeatedly
Oh yeah.
made false
Did she
a false
repeat?
record.
Did she?
You wanna sit up here and perpetuate all this disruptive behavior and this, that, and the third.
I want to hear Daryl spell just any one of these words. Just pick one, Daryl. Just
When
any
you knew
one.
from the point of the start of this trial, one, that I wasn't prepared, two, that I did not understand the proceeding.
Yeah, true.
But yet
True,
still
Daryl.
you choose to find a way to get around it.
You
Just
got
like
me.
you found a way to get around answering what your name was, which you're a public servant, the name that you have on file.
Says the guy whose name isn't Daryl. Daryl, do you hear yourself? Are you really scolding this woman about her name? And you are not even fucking Daryl, according to you? I do not approve of a consent to the name given to me at birth by my mother. I do, however, consider myself to be the rapper known as Math Boy Fly or J Fly or Little Bird J. Oh my gosh. She told his Gary Coleman size suit to either he got a lawyer or he demanded to defend himself. Let's see. He accepted the terms she laid out for him. Never go full Daryl. I know. Ain't he wonderful, Anthony? Ain't he just a pleasure to be around? Look at this. Look at this situation here. This is quite the predicament you got on your head, Daryl. Thank you, Anthony. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Look at this here. Look at this here travesty. This is a travesty. Is what this is. Just a mistake. A shit show, if indeed. Look at it. Look it. Here's the center. This is like a mountain, and then you gotta climb the mountain. You gotta, climb up the sides. And then it gets rough. The weather changes. Ooh, it gets snowy. That's the dandruff. You get it gets snowier the closer to the top you get. And, it's hard to breathe up there because it stinks. And then here comes the snow, aka dandruff. And then you try to get up to the top. But it's so inconsistent. It's like suddenly you're on an island. It's like I was at the top of a mountain and suddenly I'm on an island. The life of Daryl lice. Like that, what I just described is what it's like for lice on Daryl's head. Like if Daryl gets head lice, that's the life of the lice on Daryl's head. Sad.
With the Secretary of Treasury and State, however you want to put it.
I bet you ain't never felt sorry for lice
You were
before.
asked for a certified copy of your oath of office, which you stated on the record you would not provide. Didn't give any case law why you don't have to provide that.
All right, wrinkle
Have yet to
forehead.
prove subject matter jurisdiction.
Oh yeah.
For the record, have yet to show that you even have a license to practice law.
Oh my gosh.
Haven't
really, Daryl? You ain't proved to me that you are worthy to put me in this here prison 1,000 years. Only that which has the bestest degree can put away a Daryl for 1,000 years, and everyone knows this.
proven that yet.
Prove
And neither has the
yourself
prosecution.
to me.
Where's the licenses?
Mhm.
Why can't I place your oath of office into the record? Why can't I make that part of evidence?
Daryl, ain't you supposed to be in here proving that you ain't run over all these children? Ain't it funny? It's like you realize that you're in here supposed to be showing that you didn't run over the children. And instead you're in here trying to prove whether the attorney is in fact an attorney. If the judge is in fact a judge. If he's in the right building, apparently he thinks he's in the military, like a military courtroom somehow. Like I don't know where he got that idea. He don't even know where he at. What is this? He said. Is this an admiralty court? I'm like, yeah, it is.
The oath that you haven't even
Your
honored,
hairline
not
is
one bit.
AWOL. Ah.
Doing enough
Boom, boom.
to keep your face clean doesn't constitute being fair. Doesn't constitute being impartial. When the jury was selected, I struck the whole jury. That never got addressed in any way, shape, or form. When you were informed way before that I was striking the whole jury. So how can you go over that constitutional right, which I have the right to not pass a jury?
Mr. Brooks, I'm muting you.
Hold up. I just learned something new. So Daryl tried to strike the entire jury. He tried to strike the jury? Like, so when they were picking the jury, he tried to be like, nope, none of them. Is that what that means? He was like, no jury. No, I don't like them neither. He said, keep your face clean. Oh my God. Yeah, I thought that was weird too. I couldn't figure out what he was talking about though. I was like, is that literal or am I missing? You know what I mean? Is it like something that he said before and he's referencing? But was he like complimenting her and insulting her at the same time? Is that what it was? Just because you got super clear skin, don't mean you get to treat me like this. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh, Daryl. You slay me, boo. You slay me, boo.
And the reason I'm muting him is because he has not addressed a single issue that was raised at the end of this hearing today. He is simply rehashing previous determinations of this court. I would describe it as a rant. He continues to impugn the integrity of this court and this process. Mm-hmm. Again, he did not address any of the issues that I raised at the end of this hearing. From my perspective, the issues that he is raising are all related to claims that a sovereign would make, someone who claims to be a sovereign citizen, claims that have no base, that are baseless in law and in fact. I'm not going to address them any further.
He thinks he's on a boat, Byron.
Again,
exactly.
They are simply baseless. And with that, I'm going to end for the day. I'll see the parties at 8:30 a.m. on Monday. Thank you, everyone. We are in recess.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. 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 It is 483 of y'all in here, and I am going to take that as a sign that we are going to find some other shit to look at. So let's see what else was in here. Ooh, y'all want to peek it? Let's peek it. Let's peek at this right here. We got the part where this is the second interview with old girl Erica. Hey girl. Hey girl. Admiralty. Is this
Pursuant to the question.
Look at her. She's like, ooh, this
I'm
piece
being
of
rushed to
shit.
judgment.
Zoom, she'll be back shortly. I will be
Slay
advising
me,
the
boo.
clerk to
Slay
have
me,
the jurors
boo.
brought out. And then I'll ask
Yes,
Officer
the
to
pictures,
call the
honey.
defense next witness.
I know, right? Hey,
Is
Erica.
there
Hey,
subject matter
girl.
jurisdiction
Wave
that
to
still
us.
has to be proven for the record?
I decline to do so. Your objection is noted for
Is
the
the
record.
audio on?
Your objection is noted for the record.
Is the audio on?
Yes, it's on, sir.
I think I'm responding to you, stupid. Yes.
So we're not going to address subject matter jurisdiction that has yet to be proven for the record.
Nope.
For the record, I have addressed it.
No, you haven't
And
proven it
there's
for
a
the
written-
record.
Yes, that
And
thumbs
your
up,
objection's
y'all.
noted for
Come
the
on,
record.
y'all.
Proven subject matter
Show mama some
jurisdiction
love,
for the
y'all.
record.
Come on, come on.
Proven.
Give it, give it, give it. This is how
That's
mama
prosecution
rolls. With thumbs. It's thumbs up.
Oh, okay.
And comments. Like once I post
So
this,
that's a
once
judicial
it's posted as a
determination
video,
that you don't have to
get
answer
in that
that
comment
being a
section and
public servant.
just go to town.
I was talking to my clerk. I didn't hear what you asked. The jury's coming in.
You heard what I asked.
I actually did not.
Come on, Your Honor. Come on now. Come on now. We got to cut that out. You know you have to prove subject matter jurisdiction. You know that.
He in here trying to impress
You
Erica.
have to honor your oath of office. You know that.
This is all for Erica. This is all the show for Erica. See, Erica, look. You could have buried a lawyer. You could have had all this.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. The defense may call its next witness, please.
Give me 1 second. I'm
You
trying to make
fumbled
sure
the
I got
bag, Erica. You could have
paperwork
had
since I'm
all
being
of this.
rushed to judgment.
This could have been all for you, girl. You could have buried a lawyer. Everyone would have been so jealous. I haven't seen her in here today. I don't think she's in here. If Erica's in here, type it all caps so it's easy to spot. But I don't think she's in here. I haven't seen it. Y'all know better than me. Y'all all up in the chat. Yes, honey. Yes. Slay me boo. Slay me boo.
That's not right.
Is she at work, honey? And at work, I got a work to do. I got so much work to. Daryl don't know what he doing. Look at this. Look at this shit. Daryl like, where is my stuff? They move my stuff. Where are my things? Oh damn, he was really trying to impress America. He's like, look, girl, you know it's just you and me. Tie yourself to me as I go away forever, so that you may never have a life without me guilt tripping the shit out of you. Back to the prime. Yes, Daryl is gonna need Black Dracula to save him now to survive this 1,000 years.
Go ahead.
Look at this. He is every bit of a 5-year-old. Look at
This
this.
calls Erica Patterson.
And thank you. We'll have her brought in.
Since I'm being rushed to judgment.
Look at this shit. He gonna complain no matter fucking what. I'm gonna tell you something about Daryl. Daryl's gonna complain no matter what. So the best thing to do with people like, we ain't gotta worry about Daryl himself anymore because he's in the prison 1,000 years. But people like Daryl who behave like this, the best thing that you can do is ignore them. When they say shitty
Good morning,
things,
Ms.
act like
Patterson.
you
If you would
can't hear
please
them
make your
and
way
force
to the
them to
witness
repeat
stand, which is
themselves.
on my right. You may recall it's upper riser. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand, and my friend Teresa, who's a
Oh, we got somebody bowing out. We got Miriam. Miriam's got to go to bed, you guys. She's in Amsterdam and she's not feeling well. You go to sleep, boo. You know we love you, girl. We love you. Baba love you. Yes, she do. Sleep tight. Oh, so sweet. So sweet.
Across from you and on my left will swear you in.
Hey, green
Do you
eyes.
solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole
Too
truth,
better
and
than
nothing but the truth,
lady.
so help you God?
Thank you. Please be seated. First thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last name.
Oh
for the
yeah,
record.
Moo Moo,
Erica
his little
Patterson.
tattoo.
Thank you. Go ahead, your witness.
Oh, she looked just like a little kid, don't she?
Spelling the name.
Like, whose child is over here testifying
I
against
believe it's on the
Daryl?
record from previously, but go ahead. You can spell your first and last names, please.
ERIKAPATTERSON.
Just 1 second, Your Honor. I'm trying to find some relevant paperwork here.
Hold up, she just spelled her name. Have I been spelling her name right? She said P-E-T-T. There's 2 T's. I don't think I've been spelling her name right. I think I've been spelling it with 1 T. I'm pretty sure. Oops. My bad, girl. My bad. Oh, good night, Miriam. Oh, Patterson. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I started thinking maybe it was Peterson, but yeah, you're right. No, I had it right. It was Patterson. Okay. I was thinking Peterson for some reason. And I was like, why would I put it with 2 T's? I don't think I did that. So I wouldn't spell that like that. But yeah, I got it right. We good. We good. Look at him. He said I'm going to be the strong, silent type. I will hardly say anything, but when I speak, it's going to be rude.
Just had it on the table.
Here we go, blaming people for shit.
When you're ready.
He's so thirsty. I'm gonna tell you what Daryl is. Daryl is thirsty as hell. He's a thirsty person. He wants someone to react to what he's saying. See, he's waiting for someone to be like, "Are you looking for something?" So he can say, "I can't find my paper. I think somebody stole it." But nobody's saying anything, so he's stuck just kind of opening folders and closing folders and doing all of this and hope somebody will say something. He's holding her hostage is what he's doing. And I'm going to tell you this right now. What I know for a fact, Daryl's whole intention in wanting Erica to be there was to force Erica to do something she wouldn't do. It was like, oh, would you like to be doing something else today? Oh, well, no. Get your ass in here, sit in this here chair, and watch me flick through my papers. For all of eternity. 1,000 years is the goal. I'm trying to, hang out in this here courtroom for 1,000 years so that I can call time served when we're done here. Oh my God. He just literally was just trying to keep her there as long as possible. Hey, the quiet knitter. Hey.
I'm just gonna start the questioning.
I used
I'm
to knit.
not seeming to find paperwork that I just had on the table.
That was crafty, yo. I used to be
reason,
crafty. I used to make stuff. I used to sew by hand and stuff. We'll make like swimsuits and shit. I would hand stitch. Mama had talents. Used to make bracelets, jewelry. I'm a creative. I'm a creative. Mama is creative. You feel me?
Good morning, Miss Patterson.
You feel me? Oh, and now you finally, 20 minutes later, you finally say, Good morning, Daryl. Really?
So what do you do for a living?
Nick, you know what I
I have
do.
my CNA certificate.
I'm a CNA, honey.
I'm gonna direct your attention to
If you had a heart attack, I would watch you die.
the evening
Pretend I can't.
of
I cannot help.
November 21st, 2021. Do you recall what you were doing that evening?
I was hanging out with my friend Corey at Frame Park. I had spoken to you, Mr. Daryl Brooks. You came out there at Frame Park and met me after Miss Corey separated from me with her friend. Me and you got into an argument.
Whoa. Pursuant to the question?
I am answering your question.
I was referring to the judge.
I was hanging out
I
with
think
Miss
that kind of
Corey.
got.
He's so funny. Like, you asked her the question. You asked her the question. She's answering the question. She's just steadily answering the question because you haven't stopped her to add another part to the question. So she's just steady talking, and then you just stop her and go pursuant to the question. Like, if you are you not listening to me? Like, I'm answering your question. You said, "What was I doing?" I'm explaining all this shit I did. Like, what do you want me to do? He's such a douche. He's just a douche.
Little ahead of.
Jordan, my rebellious child, is here.
I'll let you interrupt the answer and you can ask a follow-up. I apologize. I was instructing the clerk to turn up the volume. So go ahead. Ask
She
your
wasn't
question.
paying attention. She like,
Same question.
Sure.
What were you doing the evening of November 21st, 2021, before linking up with the alleged defendant?
the alleged
Me and
defendant.
my roommate at the time at Frame Park.
I know I'm about to say the same shit over again, but Daryl, you are not the alleged defendant. You are the defendant. Like, that's a fact. It's not alleged. You're not an alleged defendant. Okay? We can say you were an alleged murderer. Okay? Right? We could say that. Well, we could have. Now we don't have to say it no more. But we used to would have had to say that. But not alleged defendant. You are the defendant, douche. Oh my god.
And what were you and your roommate doing?
Minding our business, eating our freedom sandwiches. They were delicious.
Objection.
We had some freedom drinks,
Grounds
freedom
for-
cocktails.
I object to that and grounds for the objection on behalf of the state.
She should start bragging. I'm gonna tell you
Ms.
what.
Murphy did come.
She should have started bragging. Oh, us. Oh, we was out there having fun. We do it. I mean, same thing we gonna do tonight. We just be having fun, like them freedom sandwiches taste delicious, especially after you like downed an entire freedom cocktail. Just nothing better, Daryl. You want to try some? Oh, that's right. You can't do that. But anyway, just take my word for it. It's the best. If you live to be 1,042, then you could try one. It's delicious. Really, it is.
Cover many of these topics previously, so if there's
I
new
object to
topics,
objection.
please go to those. I'll give you a little bit of leeway to lay some foundation.
Why
Go
is his
ahead,
head
ask
always
your
tipped
question.
like
The
this?
objection is from the state is overruled. Do you remember the question?
You asked me what we were doing at the park at Corey. Is that your question?
Yes.
We were drinking. I was drinking Mike's Hard beverage.
Beverage.
Do you recall around?
Oh yeah, I figured out why she says Mike's Hard Beverage too. I figured that out all on my own too. So I was like, why does she not just call it a Mike's Hard Lemonade? She calls it a Mike's Hard Beverage. It's because there's different flavors of those. There's different flavors of those. So it probably wasn't. It was a Mike's Hard, but there's like all the different flavors. So it's probably one of those, but she couldn't remember what flavor it was, so she just calls it a Mike's Hard beverage. Figured it out all by myself. Big brain, big brain. So I was wondering, I was like, why she just don't say Mike's Hard Lemonade? Clearly, you know what those are. But that was why, because it was probably a different flavor.
What time of the evening it was when you and your
Freedom cocktail,
roommate
honey.
arrived at the park?
I do not remember. We left where we were staying a little around afternoon. A little bit around afternoon.
Who put Maximus Prime on timeout? Funny no mods stepping up. What happened? What happened? What's going on in my chat? They're talking about the mods need to step up. To what? Who's saying? Somebody saying here saying something weird? What's going on in my chat? What's my babies is in here fighting about something? What's going on? My mama want to know. Absolutely stupid. He's standing there. Yes, man. Live. Funny no mods stepping up. What is Maximus Prime? Are you in here being rebellious? Nah. Who put me in timeout, eh? Where are you from, Maximus? I could hear an accent in the way when I was reading that. Like, hey, who put me in timeout, eh? They always do. They picking on Maximus. Well, now they all quiet. Mods, what's going on? What is going on in my chat? My babies, y'all is a trip. Y'all in here fighting. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all fighting in mama's house. Hilarious.
Do you recall?
Mama love y'all.
Do you recall having any phone interactions during that time when you and your roommate were at the park?
Phone interactions, yes.
Do you recall who they were with?
You.
What do you mean by you?
Daryl Brooks.
Is that usually the name you refer to the alleged defendant by?
No.
Funny he asked that, but then didn't ask her what she refers to him as. What was the point of saying that? Because then it makes the jury curious.
Would it be fair to say that during those phone interactions, there was a talk of you guys meeting up? Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Do you recall, to the best of your recollection, what time that would have been at?
No, I don't remember. It was throughout the day.
Hey, what I want to know what did Maximus, what did you get timed out for? Be honest. What happened? Like what and who timed you out? I want to know. I'm gonna make y'all sit in the corner and work this out together. And the clown that did it still won't fess up. It was probably an accident, Maximus. You're usually in here. I don't know why somebody in here would have done that. So I have a very small amount of mods. I don't have like this bunch of mods, and all my mods are dope as shit. So it's definitely not. So I'm sure it was an accident. Unless you said something weird as fuck. In which case, then you know why you would have gotten banned. You would have gotten timed out. So if you know why you got timed out and you putting up this big of a fight, now that's a problem with Mom Dukes. Okay. See, he said he didn't post anything disrespectful. Well, then clearly, if you didn't do anything disrespectful, then clearly it was an accident. Nah, who put me in time? He's been talking about this for a while. Can someone explain that to me? So what did I post? That was, oh my God, this has been going on for a while. Y'all, this is way up here. Maximus. Now I'm curious. Y'all got mama curious. Y'all so cute. Y'all just fighting in the chat. Just in here beefing. That's what the children do. My children, they be in here fighting, arguing with each other. At the end of the day, it's all love in here. Okay? It's all love in here. That's what this place is. This ain't like nowhere else on these here YouTube streets. Okay? Keep it love in here. You won't have anywhere to have it.
I'm sorry, you are making references to the phone conversations being throughout the day?
Yes.
And so at
yes,
some
California
point,
Dreamer, let it go.
would it be fair to say that you did meet up with the alleged defendant?
Yeah. Hey, Maximus, at this point, I feel like it was an accident. And even if it wasn't, I feel like you're going to have to let it go, baby. You've been on it for a while. You've been on it for a while and you're back. You're not banned by me. Right? Like, I can make it so that you go away and it's just off. Not timeout. So, you're here. I recognize your icon. I know that name. You are family in here. So, cut it out. Okay? This is kind of attention whore behavior at this point. Everybody look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm the favorite kid. See, I'm here, me. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You're driving mommy crazy.
Yes.
Let it go.
Do you recall what time that was?
I just told you no.
Do you recall if you were still at the park during that time or had you moved locations?
Still at the park.
And was your roommate still present with you at that time?
Thank you, Kevin.
No, she left. We went separate ways. I stayed at the park, and she went her other way with her friend.
She went her
Do you
other
recall
way.
who that friend was?
Nick.
Daryl was like, you ever mess with Nick before? He like, she gotta answer me here, or she's gonna be purgerized. This is a fucking. I can finally find out if she thinks it's small or not. Do you, Erica, think that I'm small in my nether regions?
I'm assuming, or let me back that up. Would it be fair to say that at some point during the meetup with the alleged defendant, things got a little chaotic? That'd be fair to say?
Yeah.
He was definitely hating on Nick. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all so great.
And do you recall
Mama
if
love y'all so
at
much.
that point you were still at the park?
When we met up?
Yes.
Well, we were at the park for a second, then we drove around.
Where did you drive to?
Around, then me and you, Mr. Brooks, were arguing in the car. We went up this is a street, it's like a hill. Went up there, and then me and you got into an altercation. I got out of the car, walked back towards Frame Park.
Well, wait, again.
Hold on, she's answering your question.
I know that's right. Let her answer, you douche.
Yes, ma'am. And then I was walking down the street when I left your car. And that's when you followed me, and I walked back towards Frame Park. And you were following me.
Go ahead and ask her who you is, Daryl. You know you want to do it. Just do it.
Made reference to walk back
to Frame Park.
I don't know the exact street name. It was the walk back down the hill. I don't know the exact street name.
She trying to rush his ass. She like, she answering the question before
Did
he
you at
get it
any
out.
time? Sorry. Did you at any time during your travels back to Frame Park, did you at any time notice that there was something going on in the area?
No. When I got to Frame, I was too worried about walking back to Frame Park.
Oh, that's right, trying to hide from your ass.
Something going on.
I was too busy trying to hide from you. What I was doing. Oh, Erica. Anybody remember when she said the other trial thing's supposed to start? When she's supposed to go to court again for him with him? Mama's bad with dates. Clayton Backs. Thank you, boo. Love you, mama. Mama love you too. Yes, she do. Keep up the content, but only if you have subject matter and jurisdiction. I cannot prove that. I can't prove the subject matter and the jurisdiction. I cannot. It's my Mariah. Mama love you, Clayton Backs. Yes, she do. Oh. Catch it. Oh, February 12th. Thank you. Oh, nice. That's close. That's right around the corner.
And did you ever arrive back at Frame Park?
Me like
yes.
And what did you do when you arrived back at Frame Park?
I called my friend Corey and told her that me and Mr. Brooks got into an altercation. Mr. Brooks was following me. I went back to the SUV, the car, and you argued with me somewhere. I walked back across the street, and by that time, Miss Corey,
the car / house,
walked towards us to meet up with me.
You made reference to you calling your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall? Well, let me back up a little bit. Did you call your friend Corey or the friend that she had left you to hang out with?
Corey's phone, I kept calling his phone.
Yeah, like he don't know Nick's name.
He put Corey on the phone.
He be like,
Daryl Brooks.
was you with what's her name? Was you with Corey or was you with Corey's friend? When you were walking with Corey and this other person who you were with, like you know his name. You screaming at me every other day. Stop acting like you don't know this man's name. You do. You do. Ooh. Clayton Backs. Thank you, booby. Said God won't claim subject matter jurisdiction over precious Daryl Bath Boy. No. He ain't claiming that. I ain't claiming it. I'm not claiming that subject matter in that jurisdiction. He is out of my jurisdiction. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's the devil's work. That there is the devil's work. Okay? That is the devil's jurisdiction. That is Lucifer's. Got his name written all over it. Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Catch it.
That just hit me.
Oh. Daryl is a bitch. Daryl is an entire bitch. Oh, it's a little bitch, but he's definitely he's a whole bitch. Whole bitch.
bit, if I may, to the day prior, November 20th.
All right, February 12th for the chat. Thank you, boo.
Do you
for
recall what
letting
you
me
were doing
know,
that day?
Darlinda.
Well, where I was staying at the
Thank
shelter
you.
at first, I was arguing still with Mr. Brooks all throughout the day. Me and Corey had left, and Corey and I stepped away, and I went back to Flame Park. I went to Flame Park, that's where I met you at. Me and you also got into an argument that day, but we didn't drive around. We're at the Flame Park.
So you're saying that you and the alleged defendant
I ain't responding to that. That was weird. That was a weird thing to say. Yeah, nope, not doing it.
were together the day of November 20th,
Gonna yank me
2021.
into a bad place.
Do you recall around what time that
Oh,
was?
thank you, Lynette. Oh, #1 fan. What? Thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Catch it. Put it in your pocket. And pull it out when somebody pisses you off. It'll make you feel better. Help you ignore the shit out of them. Yes.
And you stated you were briefly with your friend Corey that day?
Yeah, but she went a whole different direction. She didn't come to Flame Park with me. She turned on a whole different street right before Flame Park.
Do you recall at any time on November 21st of 2021 being interviewed by a Detective Guth?
Yep.
And do you recall giving a recorded
Oh. Hey, Amy. Amy Sewell. I feel you, bro. I feel you, sis. I was thinking that too. That one comment. I saw that comment. And I almost reacted to it, but I was like, no, it's gonna take me to a dark place. So I understand why you might have been wondering if that was, I feel you, Amy Sewell. I feel you, sis. I'm with you. I'm with you. That was weird. You're not losing your mind. That was weird. Okay. 2 men and a lady. Thank you, boo. Heading to bed. Y'all enjoy. Always a pleasure. Oh, thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. And sleep tight. I insist. I insist that you sleep tight. Okay? Because mama said so. Oh. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you, Kai. I understand. Well, it's an opinion. It's not honest. It's your honest opinion. I think that's like it just moving on though, Guy. We're moving on. Okay. Get
a report at that time. Do you recall if you had given Detective Goof all the details of the alleged incident on November 20th of 2021?
I didn't give him all the details, but I did the next day when I seen him.
Oh, thank you, Kai. Thank you. Mama appreciate it. Mama needs her energy, honey. Thanks for understanding. Come on, Daryl. Is there a point anywhere in those pictures and those papers you're staring at?
Funny.
Oh, is it?
Were you aware
Funny.
that
Is it funny, Daryl? I'm doubting that it's funny.
it was reported there was in fact no incident on November 20th, 2021?
That's not true.
Objection. Move to strike the answer and the question.
Grounds.
Lack of personal knowledge. Hearsay.
Sustained. I'll strike the question and the.
Go on and let him open up that door. You know, this is all part of that door thing. So, him pointing out that incident is going to get her talking about that incident, which then is going to make it so that, well, now that the jury has heard about this thing, they're going to be like, well, what is going on with this thing? What's up with that thing? Why does he keep bringing up this thing? What's this thing about? And next thing you know, it's all out that Daryl's a pedo. Daryl was a Pedialyte. Daryl indeed is a Pedialyte. All the things are going to come out. All the things about everything's going to end up coming out. So he need to shut the hell up. Okay? Not that it was going to make a difference. He was going to get these 1,000 years handed to him no matter what.
Answer. The reason stated, sir, rephrase, or.
So can I
That's
show
all
the
right.
witness
Where
the
the
same
tan Kia at?
paperwork that I intended to show?
No.
She need to ask him, well, where's the tan Kia that you
And
said
why not?
you came here in? Where the tan Kia at, Daryl?
Not relevant.
How's it not relevant when that was just testified to?
Look
Wouldn't
at
that
him.
be opening the door?
No.
Look. Ain't
Next
that
question.
funny? They trying to open up a door. No more doors for you, Daryl. Just bars.
Any reason why it would be
shit.
reported no incident happened on November 20th of 2021?
No,
Grounds.
right.
Since facts not in evidence. Sustained.
Grounds for the sustain?
The record speaks for itself.
So, upon speaking to Detective Goof during the first interview, do you recall why you were not forthright with information?
Oh, Brookie Rex.
That was not
Thank
forthright.
you,
I just didn't tell
boo.
him everything.
Mama
right
love
away.
you. Thanks
Why
for
not?
your support. Everybody hit that
I
thumbs
don't
up
know,
if you
Mr.
ain't hit it
Brooks.
yet. All right. Help Mama grow. Help Mama grow.
When speaking with a
Okay.
law enforcement officer,
That's all it takes is the thumbs up. That's all
would
it
it be fair to say that you should be truthful and honest?
I was very truthful. I just tell him everything at once. I told him the next day, Mr. Brooks.
Go on and put your little pictures out, Daryl. I know it's coming.
And in the alleged incident on November 20th of 2021, were you injured?
No. Well, you did hit me a little, like a little.
Were you injured?
No, I didn't have any marks on me. Is that what you're asking?
So where were you injured?
By my lip?
Objection. States the evidence.
Grounds.
I believe the witness understood the question. She answered it. It may stand.
I hate when Daryl tips his head back.
Did your roommate
It makes me want to
observe
punch him
any
in his
injuries
throat.
from the alleged incident on November 20th, 2021?
She knew about it. But there's
Anisha
nothing visible
does.
on my
Thank you, boo.
face.
Do you know if your roommate had spoken with law enforcement about these alleged incidents
I
on
don't know.
November 20th of 2021? in November 21st
I
of
know, right?
2021?
I don't
What
know.
is you getting at?
Did she ever tell you yourself that she was interviewed by any law enforcement?
I don't remember.
She like, I'm ready to go get my freedom sandwich. Can you wrap it up? I'm hungry. Can you talk to Erica because we don't want her to miss the upcoming court date?
1 second.
I guess for this one was on Sunday, so maybe we heard her wrong. Trying to be helpful. Huh. No, did she say February 12th? Maybe we're wrong. Is that really the day we heard her say? I'll check. I'll go back and I'll check. No problems. I'll go back and I'll check. I'll go. I'll listen to the video and see what date she said. And if that's what she says, if that's what it is, then and that turns out to be a Sunday, I'll let her know. Or y'all could go to her. She got an Instagram. You can. Oh no, her Instagram is private, so y'all can't. But she does have a YouTube channel. Just called her name. It's just her name. So you can always, sub to her YouTube channel. And then you can put it in the comments too. Not the comments. I mean, you can like send her a message or whatever. I guess on there, or I guess put it in the comments, or either way, I'm gonna check and see. Cause now you done made me be worried about it. Cause she need to be in there. She need to be in there so that she can do thumbs up to the camera and we can know it was for us. I want that thumbs up.
So what time did you meet up with the
It's as
alleged
close as
defendant
I'm
on
gonna
November
get to this
20th,
piece of
2020?
shit, knowing I
don't
exist
remember.
and roasting this shit out of me.
Morning time, evening
Afternoon.
time?
I
didn't
need
hear
him
that.
to know.
Afternoon.
Go on and pull out your pictures. Come on. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Look at him. He looking like, what is this guy looking for? Nothing? Oh, yeah, that's right. Not a damn. Oh, did you find your not a damn? Oh, no.
And what were
Yes?
you doing prior to the alleged meeting up with the alleged defendant?
Objection.
Grounds.
Asked and answered.
Sustained.
Grounds for the sustain.
Asked and answered.
When?
Next question,
What
please.
flower?
When was it answered?
Erica is his precious. I know. He wanted to ruin her life so bad. That's how you know when Daryl love you, when he try to ruin your fucking life. Like, that's how you know. That's what his love looks like. It's just the worst. The worst. No. Whoa.
So to the best of your recollection, you can't recall why an alleged incident on November 20th of 2021 was reported to never happen.
Objection.
Grounds.
Same reasons as the previous objections.
Since facts not in evidence.
Look at him. Look at him in his eye.
Mischaracterizes
Look at this.
testimony and
Look at.
irrelevant.
Oh, I missed the
I object to
opportunity to
that
freeze.
respectfully and
Next
ask for a
question.
legal finding of fact and a legal reconsideration of that ruling, Your Honor.
Denied. Noted for the record. Next question, please.
I'm trying to figure out how something got pulled out of thin air. Interesting.
Daryl is so funny. I don't know why he thinks that is a real thing. Like that thing he's doing. Like why does he think that's a real thing? Like, interesting. Oh shit.
So it would be fair to say that
I
you
feel like
have
Master Yoda when I said that. Interesting.
a child in common with the alleged defendant. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Like, nah, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I thought we was in here lying. That's what you doing. So I mean, I thought I would just. I wanna be like Daryl. Gonna lie. Oh yes, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie, and then I'm gonna lie some more. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna be like Daryl. Gonna lie. La 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 la.
Yeah, is that the only child in common?
Yes.
Thank God.
You have any other children?
Objection.
It has
Grounds?
nothing to do with the case. Sorry.
Hold
Mr.
on,
Your
there's
Honor.
been an objection, not relevant,
That's right.
sustained.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Grounds for the sustain?
The
Cause I
record
said
speaks
so.
for itself. Next question.
What was the record speaking for itself? I didn't
Daryl, you
Not
realize you better.
relevant.
I'm gonna tell you this. What's so funny?
I was not.
He is so busy pissing on the side of this house that he can't. He's completely forgotten that right now he's supposed to be fighting for the not get 1,000 years in jail, and all he can think to do is sit here and have this here pissing contest with Erica. It's like, dude, can you focus on what is more important in this moment? It's like he thinks he's being slick and sneaky. Like all she has to do is deal with you for like what, another hour? And then she ain't gotta deal with you anymore. And then you're gonna be put away somewhere so far, never to even be at risk of coming out into the world. Who's winning here? I mean, seems like Erica. But whatever, bro. Whatever. I mean, perspective is relevant to relative to, I guess, whoever is seeing it. And to you, you're winning. So, you know what? I'll let you have it since that's all you're going to have. Because you damn sure ain't getting this here freedom sandwich. That's for me. And Erica.
Next question, please.
Freedom sandwich. Freedom sandwich. Look at him. The fuck is this look, Daryl? What is you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Please. Oh, I'm having too much fun, y'all. This is too much fun. I'm having too much fun.
The child that you have in common with the alleged defendant.
Oh, here we go. He better yank out these here photos.
How old is that child?
15.
Attorney Flat Lips.
Do you keep regular contact with that child?
Off and on.
Well, you know. Ask her if
Describe what you mean by off and on.
I'll object.
Grounds.
This is not relevant.
There
Not
we
relevant.
go.
Sustained.
Look at her.
not
Ooh,
relevant, sir.
she was pissed. She's like, ooh, this piece of shit.
She answered it.
Look at this.
Next question, please.
With this little bottom lip flap. Oh shit. Oh, you know what would be fun?
And the child in common that you have.
Hold up. You know what would be fun? To do a live reaction with Erica. Like watching this. Right? Like with us on it, but watching this. Oh my God. Now that would be hilarious. Because she would be able to say what she wanted to say or would have wanted to say when in those moments when he was doing this being a douche thing. It might be a little bit therapeutic for her also. Someone's like to kind of get back in the moment, but have the power to be able to say what she wanted to say in the moment. Oh my God, that would be good. That would be good. I'm sending her a message. That would be great. Oh, would love that. Would be so fun. Fun. Where did DB get that nose? He got that thing from his mama, honey. He got that from his mama. He got it from his mama, where he got everything else that he got. That's where he got his bad attitude. and he is a snot. And I can't stand he is a little shit, is what he is. Oh my God, just the fucking worst. The worst case scenario for any woman is to give birth to a son and then that son turns out to be a Daryl. I don't think there's anything there's to put man energy on the planet, to bring man energy, male energy to the planet, put it on the earth, like bring it into existence, and then have it grow up and it's this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, jeez. Like, what's worse than that? I'll say nothing. Thank you, Anthony, Andrea. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Catch it. Oh.
With the alleged defendant. Does that child live with you?
No.
Grounds?
Sustained, not relevant. You don't have to answer that.
Oh, Valerie, right? Don't it now? He is a big toe. He definitely looks like a big toe. It's true. That's not a lie. It's absolutely accurate. It is what I would call a fact. I call it a fact. The fact is that I believe that he looks like a big toe. That is winking. A winking big toe. Yes. Yes, he does. She's pretty pissed.
Do any of your children live with you? Objection. Grounds.
Sustained.
Yeah, what does that have to do with like what are you saying? Her kids were in your car when it happened and they pushed the gas? They were like down in
Grounds
the floor?
for sustained?
Not relevant.
Like otherwise, what is it that you're getting at? What are you getting at, Daryl? Aside from nothing.
That goes to credibility, Your Honor, so how's it not relevant?
How does your kids living with you go to
for relevancy? I object to that and would like to inform you that
look at how he's
I intend
smiling.
to appeal that decision unless you want to give a legal reconsideration of that.
Look at this. Oh my God. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. See how he's like smiling? He can't make eye contact with anybody. He's just looking all around in circles and stuff like that. He can't even control him. He can't control his feelings right now. He's just like, I see how I'm sneakily just saying these things. I'm still gonna say them. Okay, they ain't gonna let you answer them. Okay, but I've already said them, so it don't even matter. Ha 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 ha. I've won. Now let me go in here into this prison for 1,000 years. Because apparently this is what victory looks like. Your victory is fucked up, Daryl. I mean, I'm going to tell you this. If that's victory, I would rather be the loser. The loser it's got to be, it can't be 1,000 years. I mean, it can't be worse. So I'm going to shoot for it and hope that maybe it's better. Daryl is, look, I think this is him flirting. I think this is what Daryl flirting looks like. Lily. Oh my God, Daryl.
Noted for the record, I direct your attention to 906.16, and the basis for the objection being sustained is it does not fall within the categories listed. Next question.
Is that lawful law?
Next question, please, sir.
I'm getting here. This is lawful law.
Wisconsin State Statute 906.16.
That doesn't answer my question, but okay.
I ain't got to answer your question, doofus. Yes, she do. La 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 la. Like my diamond. Thank you, Josh. Daryl, as a kid, won't shush his mom. Say under.
Where did you meet the alleged defendant?
11.
Reno, Nevada.
What is this
How long have you known the
90611
alleged
thing?
defendant?
16 years.
Girl, as a kid, won't shut his mouth. Say under 906. Oh,
Reference
that's
to
one of those
meeting in
court
Nevada.
thingies or
Do you
whatever.
recall
That's how
where
he
you met
said.
at? In Nevada?
No. I remember.
He's so funny. Thank you, boo. Oh, thank you, Josh A. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Say under 90611. Oh, y'all are hilarious. You slay me, booze. You slay me. Mr. Brooks, under 90611.
In relation to the
Go on.
alleged incident on November 21st of 2021, would it be fair to say that there's been no contact between you and the alleged defendant?
Not since
Here
then,
we
no.
go. Here we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Bring out your little pictures. Bring them out. Bring them out. Oh, been said before. Babbling Daryl. Yes, honey. Babbling Daryl, indeed.
That last answer was kind of low. Did you say no?
You
I said
heard
no,
me.
Not since then.
So that would mean, assuming that would mean no contact at all via phone or anything like that.
No.
I ain't speak to you. You damn sure ain't speak to me. Better keep
So
it
my
moving,
question
honey.
would be,
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
I don't know if you can see them from here, but do you recognize these pictures?
You need to show those to the state, the bill will take them.
Look at Opera. She like, what the fuck is he doing? Is he really over here just flashing photos out of nowhere? That could have been, you know, like some explicit stuff. Like, you can't just be yanking photos out of nowhere. Look at Zach. He's like, that better not be what I think it is. I'll fuck you up. He in here showing nudie pictures or something of him and Bubba. What is this?
Procedure, sir.
Look at Daryl. He think he done did something so slick. He's like, I'm gangsta. Look what I did.
I'm going to object to those being shown as a witness. They have no relevance whatsoever to this trial.
Yes, they do. And I'm getting to how they had relevance.
They've also never been disclosed to the state before this moment.
Sustained.
Sustained why?
Because I said so.
They are relevant. It creates foundation.
Why does he tip his head back like that? Why does he tip his head back like that? Like, what is this? What is that? I'm getting old, y'all. Oh, never mind. That's like a muscle. I'm like, what is that? Is it a muscle? Yeah, it's my muscle. It's mama muscle. That's y'all. Mike Watkins. Oh, got a unicorn. I love unicorns. When I was a little girl, I used to say, I want to be a unicorn when I grow up because I was dumb. I did not know stuff. And so that was stupid, what I said, but I didn't realize it. But you know what? At this point in my life, I can still say, I don't want to be a unicorn because people love to just murk animals for some reason. So I don't want to be a unicorn. But I used to want to be one when I was a kid. I was like, oh, I want to be a unicorn when I grow up. Oh my God, I was not a genius. Hey, look, you gotta be honest with yourself sometimes. I mean, I really thought I was gonna be a unicorn when I grew up. Like, I thought that was a thing. But thank you, Mike. I love my unicorn. It's beautiful. Thank you. Mama love you. Yes, she do.
And I can prove that.
I'll take up the issue outside the presence of the jury at the conclusion of this witness, and if need be, bring the witness back in. But next question, please.
And these need to be offered into evidence as well. You stated that there's been no contact
Go on lie, Daryl. I know you want to.
How would the alleged defendant obtain photographs from you if there's been no contact?
Objection.
Grounds. Grounds.
Sustained.
He's just gonna straight
Since
lie on
that's not
her.
evidence,
I don't understand.
Not relevant.
How's it?
Daryl was just gonna just lie. Look like Daryl is the fucking devil, y'all. He's just gonna sit right there on this here stand and just fucking lie. That's what he's gonna do. Just, well, if you was calling me, then how'd I get these pictures then? And his mama Dawn sent him to him whole time. Daryl is the devil. It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
It's not relevant. Photos just don't pop up out of the blue.
They
Mr.
do when your
Brooks,
mama sent them to you.
assumes facts not in evidence,
No,
and at
facts.
this point,
I got the pictures right here.
after
Facts.
the alleged date of violation here, it's not relevant.
Alleged violation.
You're
For the record.
correct. After the date charged, that the dates that are charged for these allegations, you are absolutely correct.
Thank you.
Look at him. He like, what'd you say? I was right about something? What for it? See, Erica? You missed out. You could have had a lawyer. I'm a lawyer now.
Have you, since the evening of November 21st of 2021, have you attempted to contact the alleged defendant?
Objection.
Grounds.
Relevance.
Grounds.
I'm going to excuse the jury.
What is this look on your face, Daryl?
I'll rise for the jury.
Is this supposed to be Matlock? What is it? Look how he looking at her. He is a psycho, honey. He is a psycho. What's wrong with this person? How do you end up in a room with Daryl by yourself? Like, what has to go wrong in life for this to end up happening?
Thank you. Be seated.
That's awful funny. Your Honor, I find it.
Hold on. All right, sir, I'm going to let you make an offer of proof as to why you believe the photographs and the questioning about contact after the alleged incident is relevant.
It's relevant because these were sent by the witness.
It assumes a fact, not an evidence, but
You
what
want
is,
the letter
hold
too?
on, hold on. Tell me the basis you believe there's.
That is so funny. He's saying, "Well, you want the letter too?" What did he think she was gonna say? No. No, Daryl, we trust you. You know that. No, if you say there's a letter, Daryl, we know that there's a letter. If anything you are is trustworthy, okay? You are a man of your word. Oh my God. I'm gonna choke on my candy, y'all. Oh, Vicky Bramlett. Thank you, boo. He is a pathological liar. This is true. This is true. Okay. Mama love you. Yes, she do. I thank you. Oh my God. He's like, oh, do you want to see the letter? Yes, Daryl. Yes. Less talky, more gimme letter. How about that?
There's been communication and why you believe it's relevant to her testimony.
It's relevant because it was testified to her first time testifying, and then also by was the last guy, Guth, that he was told that the witness was supposed to be so deeply afraid of me and all this type of stuff. So if you're so deeply afraid and worried about somebody and this and that, why would you sneak
Do
and have
you want
contact
to
with them?
open up the door to the other acts evidence?
Look at it.
of-
You
That's
know he
not
lying
open.
behind.
No, 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 no.
That's
Look at
not
his
Hear
hand.
me
opening the
out.
door.
Hear me out. Oh, yes, it.
He thinks just because he says it's not opening the door that makes it so. Because Daryl. Daryl, I don't. What is wrong with you? Like, you ever wonder when it goes wrong? Like, say, somebody in my chat was talking about, or in my comments, I think. No, I think it was in the chat. They were talking about that picture that they showed that of Daryl when he was like 6 or 7 or something. I don't know. He was like a kid and he's with that lady. It's like just a photo of him like in a zoo or something. I don't know. But like, at what point did Daryl become Daryl? You know, like what happened? Like what were his thoughts as a child? Was he always just destined to be a dick? You know, or was he ever like a logical, normal, sweet person who was considerate, cared? Was that ever a thing, or was he always just a douche, a spoiled, rotten fucking brat? Was he always that? I think it's that one. I think he was always just a spoiled little coddled fucking. Oh my god, he probably used to cuss as a kid, and his mom would probably think it was funny and cute, and be like, "Oh my god, Daryl said this. Look, watch this." People think that shit is perfectly normal. It is not. Not only are you allowing the little kid to cuss, but you're clapping your hands and laughing and praising them for it. You are setting yourself up for fucking disaster doing that shit. Like when a kid twerks and then everybody thinks it's cute and hilarious because it's funny looking because it's a kid and they're tiny, like a tiny human, and they're doing this grown up looking thing, and so it looks funny, but it don't translate right in the future. So you praising your little daughter for twerking, just know you just told her to be a stripper. Like this is what you and what at the time does a person twerk dance, shake the ass deliberately, and get praised for it? There's one job for that, and it's called a stripper. Ain't nothing wrong with stripping. I'm just saying, if you don't want your daughter to be one as her first plan of action, like if she end up becoming one, that's one thing. But if you don't want her seeking that out as a job opportunity as soon as possible, you may not want to do shit like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just a little mama advice, okay? Just a little mama advice.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
These witnesses
No,
have been
no,
incredibly
no, it
careful
don't.
to abide by my rulings. Sometimes
It
in a
don't.
court of law, when there are pretrial rulings, the testimony of a witness needs to be said in such a way not to run afoul of that. This witness, Detective Guth, I believe Detective Casey, and others, Corey Runkle, and even Nicholas Kirby yesterday, this court has all had to stop them.
He does. He
So
lies
that
for
they
attention.
didn't run afoul, or they stopped themselves so that they didn't run afoul of the court's pretrial ruling on other acts evidence between you and this witness.
Let me say his mom, Vicky Vale. Say his mom seems manipulative, like him. She called 911 2 times the night of the parade. That he stole the car. His mom spoiled and lied for him all his life, and then refused to get on the stand testify. Did she really call 911 twice the night of the parade and said he stole the car? Really? I never heard that. Shit, Vicky. I never heard that. How do you find out something like that? Like where's that information at? So I can that'd be some fun stuff to. Is that a video or is that like you know, y'all gonna make me Google. Mama no likey to Google. Mama no likey to Google. Thank you, Vicky Vale. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, y'all hit that like button for me. We're gonna be getting out of here in a minute.
Witness. And I have been very, very careful to make sure that doesn't come in. But if you keep questioning her about whether she's afraid or not, or why she wouldn't have contact or not, you are opening the door to that testimony. All of my rulings have been made to prevent what could be seen as prejudicial evidence. The standard's not prejudicial. The standard's whether it's unfairly prejudicial. But you can open the door to that, sir.
It's unfairly prejudicial that I have a document stating that November 20th never even happened, but yet and still the witness can get on the stand and lie on the stand.
What do you mean never 20? Like how did the day not happen? How did the day not happen? It's weird the way he's even wording it. He's saying that, it's like the thing that I did on that day. There's a paper here right in front of me saying that it didn't even happen. It's like they're trying to erase the history of me being a dick. I don't understand. Your Honor, this is a travesty. I need it documented every time I've ever done something dicky. Okay? Daryl's a dicky. He's a dicky. Look at him. He's a little dicky. He's a little dicky. Yes, he is. Oh my God, Daryl. The worst thing they could have done was give that man that. Oh, here we go. At minute 52 and at the hour 29, and they kept putting her on hold. She said she thought he did the act. Ooh, so she thought she thought he did it, and so she was trying to like cover her ass. Is what you're saying? Roger Dodger. Let me go on it. Let me go on and copy that. Can I copy? Oh, they gonna let me copy. They hating on me. They hating on me, Vicky Vale. Oh, that's all right. I'll get it in the chat. I'll have to type it in. But thank you, boo. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Oh, yeah. So she on some sneaky shit, Vicky. She on some sneaky shit. She was like, "Ooh, I gotta distance myself." Oh my God, that sounds like something Daryl would do. Let me report my car stolen. I don't want him thinking I had nothing to do with it. I definitely didn't do it. Oh my God. He over there. Think about this for a second. He's 40 years old. He's so grown that he feels the need to beat all women. But what he don't feel the need to do is get a fucking job. He feels so entitled. He's 40. No job. Living. I give you living in his mother's car. Living in it. And I'm gonna tell you something. As I say, that Dawn don't drive and and whatever. Like Dawn doesn't drive. I bid you this. I bet that Dawn hasn't driven. But Dawn can drive. She just doesn't drive. She had that car. I bet you. Like, it's just my theory. She had this car. Now think about what we know about Daryl to this point, right? Now, does not Daryl seem like the type who would get pissed because his mom was gonna maybe sell the car or something because she's not using it. She has this car, she's not using it. She doesn't drive ever. You know, she wants to sell the car. Daryl has a temper tantrum because he wants the car, right? Daryl plants himself inside the fucking car and won't leave. Raise your fucking hand if you feel like that's probably how Daryl ended up with his mom's car. Raise your hand if you also think that's how Daryl came to live in his mom's car. If he leaves the car, she might be able to, have it towed and take it back. So to keep her from doing that, he lives in it. Don't that sound just like some Daryl shit? I done figured you out. Daryl. What's up, the Raws? The Roso 45. What up, baby? AMG. All right now. What are these hands? What do y'all want me to stop? Is that what's happening? What's happening? Why is everybody showing me hands? Did I miss something? What I miss? What I miss? Oh! Oh my god, Mama's so slow. I just got finished telling y'all to raise your hand. Mama might be tired. Maybe Mama's tired. That might be it. Mama old. Mama tired. Mama be tired. Mama old. Oh my god, I forgot that quick that I just told y'all to raise your hand. I forgot about emojis. I forgot that you actually can put up a hand. This stuff it's a lot going on here. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I keep eating all this chocolate. I think this is why I'm having a hard time falling asleep. So, like last night, I had such a hard time falling asleep, and I'm pretty sure too bad I just realized it now after I ate so many. That's probably why I'm having such a hard time. I had such a hard time falling asleep last night. Let me run a cord to Mama's house. Yes, honey. He probably had extension cord attached to extension cord attached to extension cord. He's so entitled to other people's shit. Oh my god, you 40 years old. Talking about what's fair and what's not fair. And not only are you like mooching off of your mother, but you're also being a dick to her too. The least you could do is not be a fucking dick. He's in there being such a fucking dick. Imagine don't even imagine it. Just I pray for all of y'all that y'all never experience this. You have a child that turns out to be like this. Shooting at his nephew. Okay. Banned from his mama's house. On trial and gonna get 1,000 years, and not a single person shows up in the building to support him. Not one person. Not one. Okay. Oh, yeah, you guys. I gotta go to bed. We gotta close it out. It's been 3 hours and 38 minutes on a Monday. Wait, yesterday Monday? Oh my god, Mom is delusional. Mama not running on a lot of sleep right now. This was fun though. This was super fun. Had my kids in here fighting Maximus. Little Max up in here, throwing feces at the walls. and my Amy We had some weird stuff being said in the chat. Kind of was trying to trigger us. But we got through, girl. We got through. All right, y'all. Mama love y'all. Yes, you do. And you know this, man. Good night, Kai. Night, Jack. Y'all sleep tight. Turn off your devices and go to sleep. You got school tomorrow. Jordan. Oh, always the hardest to get Jordan into bed. Jordan's just the rebellious one. Oh, I love my babies. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm sure. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I see you tomorrow. Cause why not? Cause life. Mama love you. Okay. Y'all behave. Cause I'm not gonna do it. Cause I'm mom and I don't have to. Cause I'm mama and I don't gotta. Okay? That's what it is. Okay. And mama love you. And peace. Wee.